corrupt royalty, the survivors continue their quest to wipe the Empire from the universe, one planet at a time. On August 13, our players start their adventure to rebuild and take to the stars. Check the description below to find out more about these rebels hell-bent on revenge. Will they take out the Empire or die trying?
Welcome back, everybody. It is Cycle 7 of Season 7 of the Hot Potato, and I'm Mako. Here we go, dude. We got a ship going. I know it's taken us 7 weeks to get her. Swear to God, we're gonna get... As soon as the ship is built, we're good, man. I'm here. Am I invisible? Why is this happening to me? Every time. Why does... Oh, hold on now. I think I know why. There we go. Am I good? I'm not. I'm dead. Fuck. How does this keep happening? I fixed this like 3 times. I guess I didn't, chat. Here we go. Yeah, double menu, that's right. Oh, man. Well, it's good to see you guys. Good to see you guys. Yeah, we're back. Fucking professional streamer. It's me. All right, we're going to go for some RimWorld sounds. Let's get some music in there because who wants to listen to just me? God, that headset was so clear. I was like, where is that coming from, God? I love that GIF, too. It's so good. Let's watch it again. And, you know, oh, hell yeah. I need to change it. Is it going to get parried? You know what? I was thinking about that. I've already got 13 animations. She's finished 2. I didn't put in the follower alert. Oh, no, a parry version would be so good. I know. Seriously, I need to message her. I want a parry version of all of them. But the follower alert that she did, I didn't put it in. I'm sorry. Usually I'm pretty good about putting it in. But in this case, I forgot. But I'm going to show you guys again if you hadn't seen. It's not a hot potato thing. Let's focus on the hot potato. Let's do our jobs. All right. So looking at it, I see that the plans that I spent like 2 hours putting down last time, they actually have followed blindly, which is probably the worst mistake you could make is just trusting me. So here we are, and I see there's a lot of progress that's been made. They've put in floors for the hulls here. They've got tripling down here. I really do like the person that's going around doing just the 1 ply, if you will. Because the rest of this is for padding if we get into war, but it's not likely. I see somebody's putting in some of the really nice corners that are meant to help with ship design. These are a bunch of aesthetic pieces. They don't have any function, but we added the mod in just going, yeah, we want our ship to look nice. So here we go. And we're going to make it look as nice as we can. I see people are putting in the radiators, which is good. And I'm sure the question's been asked 1,000 times because it's a sort of intuitive question to ask is, can we lift out from a mountain? Yes, we can, because the one time that I streamed Save Our Ship 2, we actually made a goat boy head in the mountain, and we lifted that fucker off, and it was great. We suffocated in space because we weren't actually going to play in space. We just wanted to launch the ship, and we did, so we finished, you know. But that's it. Hey, Arrow. Good to see you, man. Welcome, everybody. Oh, Fern, I know. I'm so sorry. I saw your messages earlier. I feel so bad for you, dude. I really do. I wish there was something I could do to help, you know? Like... murder is always an option. No, we didn't add one here, did we? We did. It's a generator. It can go there. Oh, this one really should be there too if we're going to be symmetrical. But that's fine. It doesn't really matter. I see that we're adding lights again. I like the lights. We do need to turn this into a kitchen, which it kind of is. This is to me a very solid ship. It's pretty good. Yeah. Okay. I don't know really where to begin. I know that Kiri didn't play this last turn. It was Arch who took over for her because she wasn't quite feeling well again, and I hope she's feeling better now. As far as work priorities go, I don't see too much has changed, which is usually a good sign. That means probably things were working out pretty well for everybody else. I see a lot of jobs have been moved to 2, though, and that is a mistake. They should be on 3. They should be on 3. Only special things should be on 2. Public works like hunting, finishing off, wardening. These are things that everybody does for the good of the whole colony as opposed to it's their job for their specific field. Even though obviously a cook is good for the whole colony, you know what I mean. If the job is something that's really anybody could do it, hauling, refining is one of those little crafting jobs. It's one of those things where kind of everybody can do it. And we just kind of need everybody to pitch in with it. That's a job I put on 2 because I need it done and I don't care who does it. We've added some chain links here, I think, in an effort to slow the enemy down or to force them over these roof drop traps. I have a lot of concerns and have had a lot of concerns about this base. And I know that those have been voiced in the Discord between turns as well. I don't know if I'm going to focus on this, but I do know that this doesn't fly if we're dead. So I don't really know how to improve this apart from just scrapping it and redoing it. I don't want to spend those resources. Let's take a look at what we have. A very nice number of components, 500 pizzas. I see they've continued pizzas. I kind of shut that down in my turn, which is the greatest irony in the world, because I felt that it would be easier for us to mine gold and then sell it. But making pizzas cost us very little, if any, resources in the end. And I think that economically speaking, making pizza is still going to cost us less investment in time and resources and effort than, say, going out and mining gold, when we could be using all three of these to mine steel, plasteel, that sort of thing. That's what we're looking for. Components, especially, as I mentioned, something is going to be that we need a lot of. But our main component income, actual components probably are going to be mined. But our advanced components are going to have to be purchased. We are never ever going to produce them quickly enough to keep up with production. These are the limiting factor, as they should be. So the situation we're in right now is going to be that I'm probably going to trade pizza for advanced components and mine everything else that I can. We have 11,000 silver. The fact that we are lacking components is the only reason we should ever not be trading is because every shop on the planet has not restocked yet, and they're also all completely bought out. Those are the only reasons. Yeah, the eye bleed orange in here is maybe not my favorite. I kind of liked it last time I looked at it, but now compared to everything else, it's, you know. And I'm pretty sure it's been tested. I don't know if we can paint these. I don't know if they have an alpha channel because they're not stuffed. Usually that's why things can be painted. I'm sure it's been tried. Yeah, you can't paint it. That is rather unfortunate. So we have found some plasteel. See a roof collapse. This should literally never happen. Why? Oh, never mind. It should literally happen in that one instance. So there we go. Yeah. No despair ship. Yeah, I'd love to put it as a void. You know, we'd be super safe if we did that. Checking out research just to see. I don't think there's any point to any of this. We're at the point now where we kind of have everything that we're going to need. It's just kind of how it is. I started officially at 8:35. I'll say so. I need to. I don't remember how close I am to Yeti, but I know I need to get this turned over to him really soon because he's only like an hour or two behind me. So. Yeah, the floor is just lava in that room, which is fine. It's my favorite game to play. Okay, so what is it that I need to accomplish here? Obviously, just keep building this ship, but like I've seen continuous issues with people getting pawns killed to silly things, which I think is just a lack of experience or skill in the game. From what I've heard, it sounds like people died to very avoidable problems. We should not be losing pawns. Of course, I'm still alive, which is all that matters. The 50 cals really only serve the function of getting through centipedes or extremely power armored enemies like the Empire. Everybody else should not be equipped with HMGs, except those are pretty good armor pin. We should not have these shotguns anymore. This LMG is not helping us. That SCAR rifle is not helping us. Everybody needs to have these charge rifles. This charge sniper at this point is no longer helping us. It just doesn't have the armor pin against the targets that we need to kill. It's in this horrible worst of both worlds. It's slow as a sniper, but it doesn't do. It's still going to hit multi-target like the charge rifle. I'd rather have the speed of the charge rifle and the firing pattern of the charge rifle. It's not significantly valuable enough that it'd be worth keeping this when we have access to both. Pick one or the other. It's a bad hybrid in my opinion. I've done more testing with it offline since then just to say, because I never really feel like this is great. This weapon's really good until you get the 50 cal. 50 cal does everything it wants to do but better. The rifle here does everything that it does but better. It's one of those situations where you kind of got two overlaps and it doesn't win either of them. It's not really a choice either. It's one of those things where if we're talking about brass tacks, at the end of the day, that weapon needs to be replaced. So that's going to be something I do pretty quickly. I see Yazzle doesn't have a gun here and can't have a gun, which means you go over on the far left as a civilian. We have Nightly Forge here, who is a fighter. Which sounds pretty good. Let me check quests real quick. I have available massive edifice. Nope, that's our ship. Components, and dusty vagabonds. Oh, and believe we have them. There are visitors, but they must have just left because they're not on the hotbar. Ro. I don't see Ro. Is that you? No, that's Yuki. Okay, well, I don't know what happened to Ro. I see my room has not been modified. They let me keep my TV. That's so dumb. We need to put a TV in here for these beds. Realistically, the reason I got that TV, the second one, was I can sit on my one-man giant couch and watch TV. Or I can watch the also giant TV from my bed, and nobody else gets to watch it. Yeah. She flies out Saturday, man. I know. Yeah, come over Friday for them. That'd be great. Leandro, I don't remember what time your flight is. You're gonna have to let me know so I know when to drive you. Implying I can drive. I don't want to. I don't know. Chat, I'm trying to kidnap Leandro. Can you help me with it? Oh, why are we spending components on ergonomic chairs? No, this is a waste of resources. Everything. Like right now, we're in a race against time to see if we're going to be able to... Lucy Addicts, why? Lonely Fighter loves Lucy. Lonely Fighter is fucking dead. That's what that means. I'm not paying... This is not... I'm not spending money on... I'm not spending money on Luciferium Addicts. I'm not doing it. It's a complete waste of time. Where is she? Where is the body? It's a complete waste of money. It's a waste of time. Oh, rip Yeti. It's one of those things where like 100% we're wasting materials on keeping that person alive. Luciferium is almost never economically worth it, especially since right now our biggest... What the fuck are we talking about? Who? Lonely Fighter. Oh. Since right now we are in a race against time economically to get the shit built and off the ground. I am not sustaining Lonely Fighter. In fact, you will be on the front line in every fight, and I hope to God you die. Because you're a waste of time and resources now. Nightforge needs gun. So we're going to get Nightforge gun. I see this got messed up. I set these specifically to hold particular weapons, and it looks like they got switched around again. So we need to get some charge rifles, and we had enough for everybody, and now we don't. Is that a case of people dropping their guns and dying? Why do you have so many carbines? Please tell me we're not making carbines. AMR. Stock 1 exotic shield belt, or excellent or better. Shield belt, incendiary shells, HE shells, EMP shells. Shred mechs. What are we doing down here? Advanced components. We're not stocking charge rifles for a real good reason. 2 advanced components. It's... The problem is we need these guns to defend the ship. It's not a waste of materials to make a gun. It's not a waste of materials to make a gun that we're going to use. This motherfucker is not going to help us. This normal battle rifle ain't doing shit. It's not doing anything for us. You need to get that equipped. Frackle 2.0. What are you using now? This is good. Good is another good one there. I would love for you to have a battle rifle. Love for you to have a battle rifle. That would make me feel so much safer. Let me see if there's another one of... Oh, this LMG. No, this LMG is not great. What is your quality? Normal? Yeah, I'd rather you have that. Buy a fart. There's probably a bunch of crap in here, too. Wow, look at these shipping containers. These are nice. Nothing in there. Ooh, there's a Persona core on that one. Charge minigun. Don't tell Fern. All right, we've got some stuff in all of these. Wow. There's a shield core in there we could use. Chaos Skip, Mass Chaos Skip is pretty good. 27 advanced components. That's where those are sitting. We got our medicine farm going. This one's not really in use right now. Don't allow sowing for pumpkins. Why? I mean, we have all of this, too, that needs to be maintained. We're kind of to a point. We're not doing this on the ground. Right now, sure. In the future, In the future, oh, because the roof wouldn't be supported. That's right. In the future, what needs to happen is we need to get these with actual hydroponics. Steel hydroponics. I know it sounds crazy. Hey, Queer Skelly, good to see you, man. Does Fracco eat livers for breakfast? I believe it. I do. Yeah, we have until Saturday to kidnap the cat. That is the plan. All right, so speaking of plan, let's take a look at this monstrosity. I'm sure you guys are very pleased to get to look at this some more. And what needs to happen probably today is I'm going to get a lot of resources. I'm going to be placing down more hull buildings. I'm probably going to start clearing away a lot of the stuff. I'm going to start clearing away a lot of these resources. Like, these guys need to go. They need to get out of here. We need to start actually excavating the rest of this to get it done. I would rather not excavate, though. I would rather drill out or mine out where the walls are going to be, and then mine out one space next to them so that we can access those walls. And then that's how we have it. If you're dropping roofs, the fuck, man. What are you doing? Hey, Skelly, thanks, man. Appreciate it. So, I mean, we're in a good spot right now. It's going to be tough to get this whole thing built, because now is the tough part where we actually need to start moving into here. And that's going to take some steel, because not everything can be moved. So we'll see. We'll see. Why are all these roof supports over here? What are these doing? What do they do? What is the purpose of the roof supports here? I'm wondering what that tech is for. All right, we have some chunky boys in here. Yeah, probably because we were dropping stuff off. I like that we moved the ship over. Obviously, we needed to. This is good. So we got the Pelican. Very good. Okay, so the world. Let's see how many bases remain. Let's see how many bases remain. We got to get one left. One Empire base. I'm pretty sure. I can't remember if this is vanilla. But if we kill their base, they cannot raid us anymore. Which means that if we can get that last base down, we will not get raided by the only faction that really can threaten us except the Mechanoids. So we'll see. There's still no need to roof off anything for toxic fallout. We have a mod that makes pawns flee and go inside and hide from the toxic fallout. Yeah. That might be why they did it, but it is unnecessary. Good call. Nonchalance. Colonizing the Empire? Oh, no. We are decolonizing them as in we're going to take their colon out of them aggressively. With a meat hook is actually the method we're using. Time for suffering? Enjoy, Leandre. We all get to suffer eventually. God. We lost the whole fucking syllable there. Hey, pizza's coming. That's good. Pizza's coming. We're continuing to... This whole thing has been a waste. We don't need this. It's not even unbelievably impressive. Like, come on now. Got a lot of meat coming in. Let me see. I don't know if the manager has been changed. Have you changed the manager at all? Maybe they did. I haven't seen, though. I feel like I should redo work. I saw some things in there I wasn't satisfied with. I think things were changed more than my initial look. Although, I mean, if work is getting done, it's getting done, and we're good. Nightforge, can you get a gun? Can we give you a gun? I guess you'll get a shotgun if we don't have anything else. We had charge rifles for everybody, nearly. We had enough for everybody to have them, and maybe a couple people had shotguns, and now it looks like we've got so many people with shotguns, which are not helping us. These guys, we need to be firing before the enemy gets to us. I mean, there's some value in having a couple. We have 4, though. That's too many. A Lonely Fighter's going to keep this gun unless it's really good. That's a normal HMG. All right, well, I'm basically ignoring everything and building a ship. That's what I'm doing today. Quest completed. Hello. Dusty Vagabonds are good. Okay, good. Did they give us any? Oh, they were just leaving. I see. Okay, they were just leaving. Perfect. Well, I mean, the base is still here, so everybody's done a good job in that, and that sounds really good to me. My job now is to just not drop the ball for it. If I just don't drop the potato, it would be good, because we have to get this thing built, or we're going to be fucked. We got the 2 life support systems. We have the redundant one mostly because there's the potential that one of them will break down. And we want to make sure that there's always one available. Because like in FTL, you have to keep your environment supplied with oxygen. Otherwise, people go into oxygen deprivation, obviously, and die. To avoid that, what we do is add these life support systems, which just sort of like out some oxygen, which is nice. It's pretty good. Yeah, it's a Save My Ship playthrough. Yeah, Grenadier, it is. It's so good. We've been prepping for the ship, and now we're finally getting to build it. Let's put that airlock there. I'm seeing these guys have done very well. I didn't really need to airlock these. I was going to put regular doors in these, but, you know, obviously the damage is done, so here we are. Yeah, let's get that in there. I really want to get the floor done. I really want to get the manufacturing over, because the area that's going to be sort of overlapping with the ship the most is all of this, our manufacturing. If we can get that moved into the side of the ship, yes, it's a little bit inconvenient because it's kind of far from our storeroom, being over here to there versus here to here. So getting a lot of these resources moved would be nice. Having a parking space for a ship up here, like pushing this wall out and having a parking space like right here, take all this wall out as well. You can theoretically mine by landing the ship inside the mountain. Yes. Are those nuclear reactors part of Vanilla Expanded? Yes, they are. Good night, Fern. No. Get some rest and then come back and see us tomorrow. We aren't necessarily merging the base into the ship. What we're doing right now is we're building the part of the ship that's outside of our base, and then now that it's starting to overlap, we're building everything we can outside, and then we're going to start moving the stuff inside the base that would be built over. We're moving that into where it's supposed to go into the final ship design. And then we're going to... And then we're going to excavate this all out and build the rest of the ship. Yes, there is a special ship reactor, and I wish people maybe had seen that before they started building these nuclear reactors, because it runs off the same tech in that it has a need for uranium. We have to actually make the uranium fuel pods, and then they get put in. Let's see if I can find it. It's a big square thing. Fission reactor, there we go. And it's far cheaper than the others had been. This is our power area, is going to be back in this. Let me turn on planning real quick. This whole red area in here is going to be for power production, weapons, decks. It's going to go back here. This is sort of an ugly back end of the ship. Whatever ugly machinery needs to be put down there can go there. Hey, Mandel Ram, good to see you, man. How you doing, guys? Welcome back. Glad you guys are still hanging out with us. All right, so the idea is that we could put down these fission reactors, and really would be ideal if we did. They can slot nicely right into there, and it would be good even if we put just like one right there, put another one there. It doesn't really matter where the weapons are, so it's one of those things where they can kind of go anywhere. And then we get that set up. We could use that power because this is already connected in. Each of these walls, these ship holes, if I do this, you'll see blue and yellow lines. Yellow lines are there for thermal, to connect, because a lot of our facilities are going to create heat. We have to vent that out of the ship, of course, otherwise we cook ourselves. And then, of course, the blue is power. Power is already connected into the rest of the base, so we are benefiting in the ship. You see the lights are on, obviously, but if these had either been built in the ship, that would have been much better. I mean, that really would have been ideal. Why not build our power inside the existing hull? Even like his, we could put it in. It wouldn't really fit back here. I mean, the ship's reactors are going to be far more manageable to work with. Yeah. Deep drills work aboard SOS-2 ships, which cracked me up. Oh, I didn't know that. Infinite chunks. Where are we getting the rock, sir? I don't fucking know. Stop asking questions. Well, we loaded it all up. That's really, the ship is made out of paper mache and rocks that we found in the backyard. But as a special offer, we're going to also cover it in some plastil so it looks nice. So that's the idea. That's like if you're a shit baker, here's your fondant. We're going to make it look better. My job is going to largely be clearing the land for it. Yeah. That's what it's going to be. Yeah, we poke a hole in the side of the ship, but we just kind of jab at an asteroid as we fly past it super close. That is obviously what we should be doing. That is great technology. Grenadier, I'm going to hire you for a special position of man who pokes hole inside of ship. Yeah. Yeah, seriously, yeah, some jackup's just fucking drilling right here in the middle of the hallway. Is like, hey, you going out to the mess hall? And he's just poking a hole in the hole. Psh, all out, losing cabin pressure. He's like, what? I can't hear you over the void. Yeah. So fucking dumb, dude. All of this needs to get moved. This will obviously have to be removed. The later we can remove power, obviously, the better. Let's start clearing out this rock because it's not needed. And more importantly, it's going to be supported. It's going to be supported. This stuff will be supported. These walls need to get removed. We're just going to start mining out the rock that is within the ship's environment. You just need to get rid of all of it. So there we go. We are going to keep all of this. We'll start building in the wall. As we get closer to natural rock faces, we'll start being more careful about that. I'm pretty sure that this will hold everything. You know, I just want to be very careful there. This will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This actually will hold everything. Everything will be held here. And if it doesn't, I mean, somebody will fucking die. Who knows? You know. I'm pretty sure this is fine. Let's just say keep this for support just in case. You never know. Listen, I lost 70 royal favor in season 6 because I had a roof collapse on our second biggest nobleman. And I don't want to do that again. I don't want to do that. Nope. Don't deconstruct this. There we go. Very nice. All right. Deconstruct all of this, though. This stuff is hot garbage, and we need it gone. So I do think we should have some trash cans in the ship. As you can see, it's a nasty, dirty boy. And we want to get rid of that where we can. That's why I put in some of these pockets that are kind of not at the front, you know. That's true. Yes, you can launch ship through mountains. Yes, you can build the ship half under a mountain, and the mountain roof will just be like, goodbye. I just imagine, like, we've always I've always seen it this way. It's like you've got your mountain, you know, your little Bob Ross mountain, you know, make the peaks wherever you want, chat. And then you got like your entrance to the base, and our whole thing is just like back here, and we're just sprawled out a big old city. But I just imagine that, like, what can happen is we get a spaceship that's just like yeah, man, we got a big spaceship like this. Really cool. And then there's just a big fucking chunk of a mountain sitting on top of it where it got cut away from from the rest of the mountain. And it's just like dropping off little boulders and stuff as you're flying around off into space. So you just got your regular ship that's like super cool. And then you just got a whole chunk of a mountain that you just took with you. Because that's kind of what it implies. And that's where we are, chat. Yeah. That sounds good to me. I'm just excited to get it built, you know? It's going to be very exciting to see it all come together. I do want to mine out the rest of these walls here. Let's go ahead and get all this taken down. Hopefully they'll be intelligent when they mine this out, but because it's RimWorld pawns, we're not going to take any chances. All right, good deal. The roof should be fully supported by all of this, but just at the same time, you know, I just don't trust anybody. I just don't trust anybody. All right, so we're looking at, are these open? No, they're not. Are these vents? Yeah, they're radiate. I read it as reactor. I was like, what? It's a small reactor. These things are requiring power, by the way. These are sucking power during the day. They need to be turned off, but we're not going to do that right now. These pods, if you didn't know, these rooms are being stored as sort of our heat sinks. Our heat sinks will go, not sort of our heat sinks, literally our heat sinks will be stored inside here, and they will radiate the heat out into space. I don't know if this is enough or too many. I haven't worked the numbers, but I do know that we can have massive power spikes, and I want this room to get hot and vent out into the void, which is going to be this area out in here. We still can get to it, too, if we need to for maintenance for whatever reason. But it's there. Hey, Stoner, good to see you. Hey, Wizards, good to see you guys. I see that J Jim emote in there. You should. Roof collapse. Eat my ass. How? Do we not have a roof in here? What? Hello? What? What? Are you okay, RimWorld? Are you good? RimWorld looks high right now, dude. All right. Let's do this. I want to make sure it's explicitly roofed because shit can go very wrong very quickly. And believe me, in my test, I saw it. Things went very wrong very quickly with roofing not being where it needed to be. Go. We are getting some rice over here, which is nice. This soil does have the 100% fertility. We get the Biolab Sunlamp, which does produce a tiny bit of heat. We will need to put actual heaters into the ship as well, because even though we are drawing heat into heat sinks over here and shifting it out of the ship, that's more pulling from components that are producing heat, such as weapons and stuff like that. Our actual living conditions over here are going to be quite cold unless we start adding some really, really nice heaters to the whole situation. How's my week been? It's been great, Wizards. We just stopped and chatted for a bit when I started, about 30 minutes or so ago. We just chatted for a bit about, you know, what's been going on for me this week. And I will be, obviously we'll be doing big nightly reports and saying nightly reports for things that are going on with the voice acting thing, because I know you guys are interested, and that is what I'm doing now instead of streaming, so it's all good. The seminar today, it was really reassuring because for game voice acting, you really kind of have to live in LA and physically be there. But what's really interesting right now is because of COVID, as is happening in most industries, and I'm really glad to hear this, they're starting to figure out how to operate cleanly and efficiently remotely, which means that the video game studios are not going to be limited to the actors in LA. They're going to be able to go for a global talent base, which is really good for people like me who will never live in LA. Oh my God, I can't stand Texas and its heat and sunshine. Why the fuck would I move to LA? That costs 10 times as much and is even hotter. Nope, I'm good. I'm gonna live here. So anyway, that's good. Frackle and Hephalis are fighting each other. Let's see if Frackle murders him like he did the other. Frackle's taking some hits here. Who won? How did you bite his foot through power armor? The fuck, Hephalis? Whatever. That's fine. Oh yeah, is all good. Food bench for Drongo, and we really are just kind of sitting around and chatting about life and watching the ship get built. It's very good. Gonna go ahead and place these since they're available. I don't care what order they get built in. We're not like strategically building some parts and letting others get built later. No, fuck it. Everything gets built. Let's go. These guys got to get deconstructed. I really just want the wall to get in proper. Yeah. My teeth are sharpened from chewing on titanium slabs. That sounds like Frackle. That sounds like Frackle. This guy does produce heat, I believe, the spacer lamp, or does it not? No, it doesn't. I thought it did. Oh, come to San Diego? No, no. No, 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 no. I'm good. I'm good in Texas, where I can buy things with money that I have. The quality of life is not the best, but the cost of living is pretty low, so it's pretty good. Hey, Brooke. You've never seen those grub mechs before. Well, welcome to RimWorld, my friend. They are meant to be the biggest threat possible, apart from a single man with a pistol. They are literally meant to be the destroyers. They're tanks. Think of them as tanks. Good to see you, Brooke. Welcome. They have two types of weapons. They either have an Inferno launcher, which will obviously launch a fireball at you, causing your allies and your units to run out like fucking idiots out into the open where they get shot by everybody else. Or they have the minigun attachment, which will let them fire a plasma pulse rifle, a plasma minigun, and it is going to kill your pawns, usually in 1 or 2 hits. They fire 36 at a time, and they don't stop firing when the first guy goes down. They just keep shooting, and they will keep hitting, too. It's kind of a problem. They're kind of a problem. Centipedes are known as this sort of, oh shit encounter. Yeah. Yeah. You always play on baby difficulty? There is no such thing as baby difficulty. The difficulties range from I want to enjoy RimWorld to I want to be paused every 10 seconds out of every 11-second playtime section, you know? You're spending 90% of your time paused and trying to figure out, oh shit, oh fuck, I want to be in crisis mode, everything's on fire all the time. I would not say baby mode. I'm definitely a fan of the mentality that there's no wrong way to play this game, as long as you're having fun. Oh yeah, the centipedes though, man. If you want to be really sad, the centipedes will help you. That's about the only thing they can help you with, though. Everything else, you're on your own. Fuck you. You got no, oh no, we filled this in. No, 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 these were wrong. Somebody did not follow instructions. Nope, wrong. You're supposed to do solar panels for these. All 6. Bam, bam, bam. I said bam, dude. Someone didn't follow instructions here either. Come on now. Come on now. My planning was clear. Wait a minute. My planning was not clear. My planning wasn't clear. They did what I told them to do, and I was wrong. Never mind. What the fuck are you guys talking about? What? I told them. Put in solar panels here. Literally my fault. But not my... I'm infallible. There we go. Play combat extended. How about I take my dick hole to a cheese grater instead? I think I'd have more fun with that. Hey, Yed, good to see you, brother. How you doing, man? I miss being able to talk to you guys every day, but if you join my Discord and you hang out with me there, I'm hanging out in voice more. I'm hanging out in the voice chats more. But I'll be back to streaming more regularly next week because it's kind of open until I meet with my coach again. Because once I have a demo reel, I gotta make 2 demo reels now. That's some shit. Maybe even 3. Fuck. But once I have those, I'll be booking 6, 7, 8 hours of work every day ish if I can. You've been prepping for an exam all day, dude. Good luck. Not that you need it. Yeah. Oh, it's been great, man. It's been great. I've had a great day. I've had a great day. Here we go. Let's get these put back in where they're supposed to go. We only lost some components. It did lose the advanced component. That's unfortunate. No, we didn't. There wasn't an advanced component placed there. If we destroy one of these, yeah, we lose the advanced component. But we need every scrap of power that we can suck out of the sun. You know, every one of them. Getting rid of all this crap we don't need anymore. Like this was a super waste of materials. Like these aren't even functioning anymore because it's blocked by roof. Well, I might as well get rid of all of them. I like this cloth armchair. I'm kind of tempted to keep it like, just set it there for now, I guess. Let's do that. Oh yeah, underground power conduit not needed. We're actually going to do that instead. I am terrified right now of there being like a dire sapper raid. That is honestly my biggest fear because I could use the ships and kill them pretty well before they get through the wall, but it's one of those things where I'm hoping I get another round like I did last turn where I basically didn't have to worry about raids. I didn't get a single raid last time I played. Not one. 0. And I loved it. I loved it. It was so good. Hey, there's some plasteel up here. That's nice. Let's mark this out for mining as well, just because, it's worth. Let's go for it. I'm going to be playing very simply. I'm not, we're not doing anything extravagant. I'm not going for a big base expansion. I think I'm good enough to hold this defense, and the other players will be as well. We just have to get decent dice roll that we're able to get the ship built before that time. I mean, we are about, I would put us about a third of the way through the ship. We're about a third of the way. Everything we've done so far is about 1/3 of the way, given how much is here, And that sounds good to me. It's really just going to be a matter of, for the next, 3-ish hours, it's going to be us sitting around and just chatting while while we build a ship. So I hope you came prepared to talk, because that's what we're doing. That's what we have, chat. That's what I got to offer you today. This is going to be a nice chill out session of us just talking about boys and life and taco meat and other forms of meat. So you let me know. Chat, what you're thinking, what you're working on. Hold on, that's not a hole right there. No. This shouldn't be a ship hole right there. You see how clearly my diagram didn't fuck up. Okay, I'm just pointing that out there. I said no ship hole there because we need to be able to access this airlock. Yeah, that needs to go as well. Steel door. Fuck off, dude. Why? Oh, there's also pet talk. That's true. Tell me what the last thing was that your dog ate that your dog wasn't supposed to eat. That's what I want to know. And then I can go, oh, they're so silly. And then I love them even more. I have a picture of my first dog that I had a presentation for high school. And it was one of those trifold boards. I think it was really early in high school. I think I might have still been in middle school, actually. I was probably in middle school. And I had it. And I set it in front of me, propped it up. My mom was like, we got to get a picture of it. So we did. So I opened it up. It's in front of me. I had to unpause. And we did not realize until we developed the photo. It was a Polaroid snap, crunch, crunch, crunch on the corner cameras. And once we got the film developed, we then realized that you can just see the head of the dog just like this on the side of the board right in the bottom corner. I would love to find that picture again to share with you. You got a puppy last week? Great, it's here. Why are you not sharing pictures of this puppy you got last week? What the fuck, man? I thought we were friends. You let me touch your butt and I still haven't seen your dog. What is this? There is something very wrong with this relationship. This is a very one-sided relationship. I showed you my dog, bitch. He's showing me yours. I don't have a dog, by the way. Don't ask. Not yet. I'm going to have a golden retriever, though. I fucking love Goldens. They're so pretty. They're so cute. They're so sweet. They're very much the energy that I need in my life, is a calming force. I need an animal that's going to know when I'm stressed out and just come and like sit on my lap and make me pet them. Which is, I think, most dogs, but especially Goldens, They like to be around people. I want a golden that's calm but likes to run when I want to run. I want a rug dog. That's right. That's perfect. Yes. I want a dog that if you put it in a barbershop, people are like, where's the dog? Yeah, it could be good. I'm excited to get these other hydroponics in. Looking at our resources, though, we're literally out of steel. There is no more steel. Do we need more components? Yes, we should go mining. I should probably not be looking only for components. I think we are looking for only components. We also still want to get steel, I believe. Steel is something that we could buy pretty quickly, but it's still going to be easier for us to just go out and mine big lumps of it. And same thing with plasteel. So let's just have one of each, and that should be enough. We're going to get such an overabundance of components that I'm not really worried about it. As far as the mining that's available right now, I would rather go get other components in the future. We still have about over a season on each of those before we really kind of need to get out there and go for it. Yazzle's boozing it up, dude. Nice. Just trying to clear out land, do it safely, because there were complaints in the Discord that people were dying to some collapses. There were some pretty nefarious issues with people getting collapsed in areas that it didn't look like they should have been collapsed. So I'm kind of trying to be a little bit cautious myself, God damn, look at Hephalis. This is ridiculous. Poor bloody Drongo. Look at him. He's doing his best, and Hephalis is just like cutting through like butter. Jesus. Oh my, I would feel, I wouldn't, I don't know that I'd be able to continue. I'd feel like such a fucking loser next to that guy, you know? Like, why even be here? I'm slowing him down by helping. I'm actively slowing him down. You ever want to know what it feels like? Look at that sad, wonderful, bloody drawing. What I tell you? What I tell you is like, I can't fucking stand next to these guys anymore. I can't do it. He's gonna go mope around about how I don't have any dual arms. Why don't I have any dual arms? We're gonna have to get some roof supports in here, though. Roof supports in the way of walls, I think, will work better. So we'll probably do that. Pretty sure all this will get held up by these. That's what I'm hoping. If not, we're gonna have some problems. But I'm also leaving this up to sort of help with the other side. We certainly don't want to get into a point where we're cutting out roof supports and doing dumb shit like that, you know? That's the last thing we need. I'll start putting in more walls. These are taking some plasteel, some steel. 16 steel for every space. God. And we're triple padding on the outside. It's quite excessive, I know. I'm sorry. For anybody who's played this before and you're like, that is a massive overkill ship. I'm sure it is. But in an overabundance of caution, I don't fucking know where the line is between enough and not enough, you know? And I would rather be between the lines of enough and too much rather than, Captain, we're going down more than usual. And I don't want to be in that situation for anybody. For anybody. I mean, that would just be a horrible feeling, wouldn't it? To be playing along and following along, and then all of a sudden the game, it's just fucking over, you know? Am I going to do triple all the way around? I don't think so. Maybe? Am I going to do the triple all the way around? I think that really getting that filled in would be nice. I think getting the 2-ply, if you will, wouldn't be very solid. Especially because we're not really ready. We're not really ready for the next big phase. There we go. Adding these solid walls too does feel pretty good. Let's go ahead and get that planning out of there. Good deal. Your thumb stopped bleeding. Why was it bleeding in the first place, Snake? And also, Snake, where did you get a thumb, you fucker? Who are you stealing from now? Yeah, it does go there. Oh, it goes out even further. Oh, I see. Okay. Nice. Yazel's no longer binging on alcohol. That's the hope. There's no such thing as overkill. Well, Grenadier, you're a fan of Save Our Ship too, so you probably could tell me if I'm wasting my time. You cut the shit out of it while slicing an apple for apple slices and peanut butter. How, Snake? What is wrong with you? We gotta teach you how to not cut yourself. You stole the thumb. That makes sense. How are you supposed to do anything if you don't have a thumb? I understand the need to steal them. Makes sense. Also, good to see you, Looker. How you doing, man? I'm doing great. It's good to see you guys. Thanks for joining me today on this hot potato night. We'll be streaming next week, and I think what we'll be streaming is some PoE. I'm having fun with Heist League, though I haven't really gotten into Heist itself. I'm rolling Righteous Fire, which is, I think, really fun. I haven't rolled Righteous Fire in a long time, and it sounds good to me. Yeah. Oh, gotcha, Grenadier. We're the guinea pig. Well, you better be watching the whole hot potato, and that means everybody. You better be watching the hot potato, because that's, hello? That's going to be where you get your info, probably. Although I would just talk to Arcania, because she has been a consistent resource for a lot of the people in the hot potato this season. There are chat messages. I kid you not. There are chat messages shared between us of Arcania's insights and experience that she shares with us. Yeah, the hot potato. Command HP, Looker. We're doing this is an event. I'm not playing RimWorld necessarily. This is an event that I've been doing for the last 6 Thursdays, today being the 7th, where we pass one save between a bunch of different streamers, and we all play the same save one after each other, taking turns, and basically trying to pursue a goal as a group. It's like a 7-legged race, plus Archplay stuff as our special guest. Yeah, nice, Bethanian. What I've seen from Arcania is that she usually builds a kind of small mining operation ship that she uses as basically she would make the nucleus and the life support, and then from there she would use that with like a shuttle bay maybe here at the front, from what I understand from what she likes to do. She'd build a minimal core of the ship, and then she would use that to ferry resources up from the surface, and then 100% the ship while already in space. But I think it's really dangerous from what I can tell, because you might get attacked, and if you're not built for combat when you get up there, you're just going to get fucked, you know. I should add some goats. Goats are vanilla looker, and if you're saying I should add goats in this game, speaking of which, we don't need to keep animals. They take too much. They take too much labor from us right now. Is that just Hull? All three of those. Let me check the planning again. Yep, that's Hull. Okay, let's go ahead and add this guy. But Miko, you can't afford that. I know, bitch. Don't tell me things I know. Fuck. Over here telling me stuff I already know, like you're adding something to the conversation. God damn. Every time. We do have a cheese winning machine. Believe me, it's right there. Cheese winning dispenser. We already got it. Brother, I've already got us hooked up. Don't even worry about it. Leandri's getting gangbanged on the coast. That's great. That's great. That's exactly why we brought her to Texas. And I'm glad to see that she hasn't let us down. Oh, it's all good, looker. All the stuff you'd expect on a Miko stream. You got it here in the Hot Potato. All season. Really, you guys should go back. There's a playlist. You guys should go back and see the playlist of the whole season so far, because it's a lot of content to watch. I wonder how many hours season 6 was last year. Not last year, last season. And then how many hours so far season 7 has been. There we go. Last season was 12 weeks. If we gotta add these, where did the door? I thought we had our doors there. Did the doors get taken out somehow? What the fuck happened? I thought we had doors here already. Now I'm confused. All right, this should be fun. All this stuff is going to have to go. Everything here, including the stuff inside the base, is going to have to get wiped out, which is mostly just this room. This thing might not even get, well, it is going to get intersected here. It's going to go all the way back to about right here as well. So about half of this room is going to get destroyed. But we also need room for the engines, which I was thinking about putting the engines kind of over here. The rockets, as opposed to putting them sort of at the back, because this is something that we could continue to tile out to the right if we needed more heat sinks for management, you know. Be nice if we are able to do that. I'm not seeing anybody right now. I'm not seeing anybody scan, and that is concerning. This is why I did not research before. Is because if we're researching, we're probably not scanning. And I met... Why is scanning at a... Hello? Really, right now, only 3 things need to get done. 4 things. Cooking, growing, which is kind of like food production, crafting for maintenance. So crafting for maintenance, and then scanning. That's it. Mining is going to be a side task. We should be scanning, not on a tier 3. On tier 2, that should be getting done. The scanner should be operational 24/7. We should never, like, as 24/7 as we can, you know. We should not be in a situation where we are not scanning at any given point. All right, so as far as a ship goes, I think it'd be easy for us to just go, okay, get some hull plating over here. This isn't filled yet. But as soon as it is enclosed, we should do the hull plating. Like in here would be fine for us to do. Hello? It's the blueprint. It's kind of, hey, what is that? I feel, am I in God mode? What happened here? No, we're good. This isn't enclosed? Oh, not by hull because of that right there. Yeah. Got it. We're about to fill that in. This will be outside. It's void. We're going to be venting heat into this room. That's what it's going to be. Actually, we're using these for solar panels, but they have to stick outside the ship. So we're making these big chimneys over here for us to be able to do it. But this will be venting heat into space. This ought to be for solar panels and solar panels down here. It'd be really nice. Hey, Kazimar. So the overhead mountain won't affect your launch. Correct. Yeah, the overhead mountain will not affect our launch. Or at least last time I launched a ship, it did not affect our launch. We took the mountain with us. We took that mountain with us. Approximately 420 hours. I was going to say Tree Fitty, but I like your answer better, Wizards. Yeah, obviously we would not be building the ship under a mountain roof if it was not able to go. God, Kaza, can you imagine the baby rage? Everybody involved, the baby rage if we had built the ship and it turned out we couldn't launch it because it was under a mountain roof. Can you just imagine the fucking meltdown? Oh, I would never play RimWorld again. I just right there, that would be it. Oh, it's my last day playing RimWorld. I fire myself. Thank you. I'm done. How much time do I have left with this? Well, I've been going for about an hour. I'm gonna play about 4 because I am kind of brushing up against Yeti, who is going right after me, and he streams not long after I get done. So I'm gonna be going only the 4 hours because I gotta kind of get this handed off to him. If I had started streaming when I normally would have, which would have been 7, should be about 2.5 hours ago, I would have been able to do it up to the full 6 and then hand it off with only a couple hours to spare. So here we go. Yeah. So I've got about 3 hours tonight, and then I'll be done. I'll be back to streaming more next week, probably on Sunday. I might do Sunday. I might spend Sunday just for cleanup and being sad because Cat's gone. And then maybe on Monday, come back. And I'm not limited to, like, I'm not going to stream on Tuesdays. I'll stream any day, but it'll just be random. There's no schedule. Nice. Look, I'm glad you can watch the whole thing, man. If not, there's always the VOD. I really do recommend you guys watch the VODs when they're there, because I'm probably going to have to be streaming at random hours or for like 30 minutes at a time, or, you know, the 5 days a week. Well, what used to be 6 days a week, 6 hours a day. Miko is gone. That's not realistic, because that's time I need to be putting into my craft as a voice actor. So, you know, if I'm putting it into stream, it's kind of like me playing as opposed to working. So, and there needs to be an amount of that, but an amount of that. 92 goodwill. Oh, you're begging, are you? You're begging for forgiveness. That's what this is. That's what this is. They're begging for our forgiveness. Please don't kill us, mister. Nope, you're dead, bitch. It's going to happen. It's going to be great. We're going to murder them all. I might actually be the one to do it. Although that's also a little bit unlikely, just because I'm incredibly unorganized today. All right, get that planning out of there. We've already planned out the whole ship now. It's just a matter of actually enacting the blueprints. That's what we're doing here. You're doing a tribal to space run in a mountain base, but you don't have much outdoor space. Yeah. Yeah, Kazmar, I'm glad. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. And I'm going to eat ass when it happens, yeah. We'll see. I'm pretty sure that has not changed, that we are able to get out from under a mountain roof. It hasn't told us that we can't, you know. There we go. We already need almost 6,000 chem fuel to get it out of here. We need as many engines as is needed. And this is 6,000 chem fuel for this much of the ship, which I would say is about a third. We're about 1/3 of the way down. We have a lot of the hull started. We don't have a full seal yet. But we are getting close. And these guys we are slam jamming those components out. I might need to go for a mining operation. Let's go for a big mining operation. Let's go ahead and do that. Load order of 1, and I'm pretty sure it was Hephaestus is the one with the double advanced drill arm. Yes, that's a power arm. Who else was it? Oh, fuck, I cannot remember. Power arms are for builders, and that's really good. It's not Drongo. Was Hephaestus the best? Oh, no. Did the one with the double drill arm die? I hope not. Oh, it'd be so sad. It's a power arm and a drill arm. There's one advanced drill arm and dewdrop. Oh, no. Oh, no. Power arms on bold. And oh, no. That person died. It was Edsel. Yes, he died. Oh, fuck. Isn't that always what happens, though? I guess Hephaestus is pulling a Frackle. Didn't want any competition, so he killed the other miner. Okay, that's what we'll do. We'll take Hephaestus and dewdrop, and those two can go. Just them. Hephaestus and dewdrop. Yep. There we go. Get in there. All right. We don't need to take anything, do we? Fuck it. Let's go. Damn you, Frackle. You're teaching other people ways to be a bastard. That is very Frackle, though. I can't even complain. There we go. Come on now. Come on now. Get in there. Holy fuck, Dewdrop. We are always waiting on Dewdrop. I swear to God. We're always waiting on Dewdrop. Drop at edge? Yes. Please don't be a bitch. Please don't be a bitch. This sounds good. Could you guys even see me? I'm behind the thing today. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get this into, because I've got everything set up now where I stand when I record now, so I don't this whole thing of me sitting down. When I get my actual setup, I will not have this microphone. I'll be using a headset. I'm gonna look like every other fucking streamer in the world. Yeah. So it's gonna be interesting. Are we there? Yes. Oh, that is a lot more components than I remember. Okay, we're gonna take this, we're gonna move the ship back over. There we go. Reinstall this bad boy right over there. I need Dewdrop to go ahead and do that for us. Not assigned to construction. This is why, oh yeah, sorry, these are mad raccoons. Okay, cool. 2 snipers. They're Yorkies. It's Yorkie. Singular Yorkie. Singular Yorkie. Got it. Sad Wonderful Bloody Drongo again. Fellas, can you do this? This is... Oh, he's already doing it. Perfect. Okay, so this is one of those things where everybody needs to be set to like tier 9 for their construction, because it helps with just saying, hey, right click, I need you to move this ship over here. I don't want you to build all the time, but having a job on tier 9, which you can do with Fluffy's work tab, having a job like plant kind of work on tier 9 is for the exact scenario of, hey, there's a blight. I need to grab this person who's standing right here and have him cut those plants. Even if he's not a great skill at it, I don't want him doing that all the time. But right now, I just need any pawn to do it. You put them on a tier 9 or tier 4, and then you can get them to go in and take care of that job real quick. Now, these guys are going to allow to watch? If we had Aktung like we were supposed to, then going for a walk... The fuck? Oh, they're in recreation time. Oh. But what if, comrade? What if? What if instead of recreation, we got our recreation in glorious labor for the state? There we go. Look at them. Little chipmunks and like a pilot. Oh, fuck off. Oh, they're sleeping now. That's fine. Okay. They're not going to be able to take care of their needs, and they've wasted their time out here being hungry or whatever. So, you know, they're going to have to be hungry for a while. Yeah, Frackle did earn the reputation he has. The number of pawns that have died suspiciously while Frackle was also in the colony and had overlapping skills, it's more than a little. It's more than... Why was Yazzle brought on board, by the way? As a non-combatant, probably because he was a doctor and a crafter. I mean, it's optional. Absolutely correct call. I'm a big fan of non-combatants. I don't think that you need every colonist to be able to shoot a gun. I think that it's one of those things where it's sort of a trope that RimWorld players have, where you have to be able to fight to be in the colony. And if you're limited to 12 pawns, sure, I can see that making sense. The one extra gun when you have 12, when you have 11, that 12th gun makes a big difference. If you're playing big dick mode, which means you have a lot of pawns, because fuck Cassandra, then that one extra gun when you already have 20 to 21 is not nearly as much of a value jump as 11, 12. So... Yeah, Yaz still has res sickness by the look of it, but the problem is I'm not fixing that unless we have a healer mech serum, which it looks like we don't because I was told to get one as quickly as I can. I'm not fucking dealing with that. I'm not dealing with it. The psychosis is going to keep getting worse until she's dead, unless we have a healer mech serum, which maybe we do. I can't imagine that we do. Let me just check. I don't see anything. It's going to be one of those things where the pawn's dead anyway. This is why it's generally best practice to resurrect them when you have another thing on hand. Yaz and Drongo both have it. Well, those pawns are dead. There's not much we can do to get those serum. There's not much we can do about that, you know? Yeah. Oh, man. So, starvation, excuse me? Oh, these guys. Yeah, well, you wouldn't be starving if you'd fucking cut the components out. I'm just saying, you would have food. They are actually getting malnutrition. We kind of need to be careful here. It might be worth sending them home and then bringing them back out real quick. I'm not going to take chances with our best miners. I don't feel like it's a wise deal. Even if we lose the rest of these components, I think it's worth just go ahead and get stuff into the ship. Get them home, get them fed, come back out. It's 68 components. It's not terrible. Go ahead and get it loaded. By the way, if you're thinking so close, we couldn't have hit 69, of course, unfortunately. And I agree, there's no god. Just eat those Yorkies. They are, unfortunately, already rotted. I could hunt here. I could do some food acquisition here, but I just want to not deal with it. All right, Warg Revenge. The fuck is that gonna do? It's a sock puppet. Nice. Meki Poo, good job, dude. You killed it. You lived today. Yeah, Scaria beam damned. Yeah, there's nothing better than being pissed off because you're hungry and then being pissed off because you ate. Those are your options. All right, we're gonna send them home with those components. 69 components right now is a decent amount. I would do that. I don't know if we get to come back to this particular one or if it's gone forever. No, it's gone forever as soon as we leave, even if we didn't get everything out of it. Wow, that's kind of shit. That's kind of fucked, man. That really is. Let them eat, and then we're going to get them loaded up and put back in. Far steel. Ooh. We are drastically lacking in steel now, so rather than going back for more components, I think Hephalis and Dewdrop are going to be... They need to sleep, too. We'll let them sleep. Go get some rest. My God, it's chunky. Let's go to speed. Let's go speed 3. We can't afford speed 4. Hey, Praise the Sunset. Good to see you, man. Welcome, welcome. 100% good. Alcohol binge for Hephalis. Hey, listen. He could have done that while out there, and that would have been a nightmare. Instead, he did it while he's home, and it's much less of a nightmare. Still a nightmare, much less of a nightmare. Let's put the one light, like, right here, maybe. Get one light in this hallway. I know there are people that have fetishes for putting lights on every fucking inch of the base. It's a waste of steel and power, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It doesn't matter. We don't have to be efficient. just got to get the job done, Chad. That's all we're looking for. You really only need lights at areas where players, the pawns are going to stop and do work. Usually is going to be the thing. If they're walking through lights, unless it's an extended walk through light, dark areas, you're gonna be okay. Let's put a light on the back of those solar panels. That looks good. Let's go ahead and get these areas because the bedrooms matter. Your dining room matters. Your hospital is the most important thing to have lit, as is your kitchen, things like that. But having light in every inch or having light overlap doesn't help anybody. It doesn't. You only get the bonus for being in light. It's a binary. You're either in or you're out. Like this right here, why? This middle one just doesn't even need to be here. Like, this doesn't do anything. This is just redundant light that floods, and it costs us 15 watts. Jimmy was saying, but Miko, who cares about 15 watts? I do, motherfuckers. It adds up over 100 lights. That's a whole solar panel being completely consumed by extra lights that aren't needed. And it's not to limit yourself to the fact that it's 20 steel for each one of these motherfuckers as well. Haiku that? Dark corners of rooms. Quietly donate power by not existing. That's a good haiku. Dark corners and rooms. Donating. What is it? It was my second line. I don't remember it. It was brilliant, though. Put that on a grain of rice and sell it, dude. Somebody would wear that in a necklace. That there right there is it's a classic RimWorld haiku. That's a good one, see? That's what happens, man. Ah, yeah, quietly donating power by not existing. I love it. Yeah, thank you, Nonchalance. Hey, Exacord, good to see you, brother. Thanks for the haiku. Sensory mechanites for Dewdrop. Nice, dude. My ears are squeaming! That's pretty much what that is. Oh my god, my whole body is just so sore from the stupid pollen bukkake that we got walking around the gardens. And then the walking part. My ass doesn't walk anymore. Ah! So good. Yeah, I like it. I like that one. You put you get a black and white high contrast noir screenshot of it. You just get like this pawn standing by the window and then put that in there in some really pretentious, elegant font with kind of an outer glow a little bit, you know? You get like a little red heart over them to try and be all dramatic. Maybe they're crying a little bit. It's a metaphor for my heart. God. Tantrum for Bloody Drongo. It doesn't matter. Let him. Just let him. Hey, it doesn't matter. We do need to go get that steel, though. I really would like to go get that steel. I've given Hephalis is still broken. I love that they're next to each other because I could check on them really quickly and just say, hey, how you doing? They desperately need to be reset real quick. Need some liquid refreshment. Nice, same. Oh yeah. I have a slight suspicion that we're gonna get off the planet. I think that's going to be what we accomplish in 9 weeks. I think we'll get off the planet. As far as landing on a second planet and killing all the bases there, man, we'll see. We'll see. We should have started on this ship sooner, honestly. By a lot. This should have been something we were working on a lot sooner. I can't not fill that in. I can't not do it, dude. And I can't not put one there either. We need to fill every inch with these solar panels. We really do. Well, if he goes to here's the thing, Praise the Sunset. Yeah, I mean obviously that's the thing. If they tantrum on the advanced components, it's real fucking sad. But it's one of those things where we can replace it. It's inconvenient, but it's not going to be. It's going to be fine. We have a Met cluster that's landed over here with an EMI dynamo. We have to go after that right now. We do not get to wait. That's a Met cluster is there as well. So let's just see what happens. Let's get there. Let's get in our ship, and it's going to be time to go and just fuck them up. There's a good chance that if we just land in the middle, we'll actually crush the thing. We can land on the building and just crush it. I don't want to do that, though. It's not really as interesting. So we're going to go find a Met cluster and see what we can do about it. Launch a group of... Yep. That's the group. Not taking Yazzle. We don't really need to take anything, I think, except maybe some smoke grenades. We have lances on us. Let's take some smoke just in case. Let's hope we have some smoke laying around. We should. Grenades should be down here. Yeah, smoke grenades. One set. I really would rather have a lot more than that. Why are we still making tribaware? Okay. Our crafters are making tribaware instead of components. That is an objective fault in our workload right now. We kind of need to be brass tacks bootstraps is what we need to be right now. If we're spending our resources or our time really on anything else, we might not make we might not finish the ship before the end of our last turn. I've only got 2 more turns after this. Like, there's gonna be some interesting things going on here when that gets there. We good? Launch when ready. Let's go. Let's see what happens. I mean, this could go horribly wrong. This could be the drop. Poor Yazzle, though. I mean, Yazzle should be okay, forehead. Oh, this is a small boy. No, we're not. That's not the edge. Motherfucker, that's not the edge. Oh, fuck me. Okay, I need you to not fire at will. I need everyone over here. This is not a bad one at all. I was expecting far more damage and destruction here. I'm going to have Bold get over there and then attack this. I'm going to have Falican get over and attack this. Although, honestly, I'm pretty sure that actually Bold probably should go there and attack this one. Or we don't fuck with it at all. We send Bold and Falican to get in here and smash the dynamo, and then we fly away. That's probably what we'll do. Probably just get right there, and Bold and Falican can go and melee attack that steel wall. You will melee attack the same one. We should be okay. Yeah, there's a big wall there that should be fine. Now, so for the idea was that we were actually going to be going through multiple planets, and that the first planet, your goal was merely to ally every faction before you leave. Ally every real faction, and we've done that, so here we are. Yeah, they woke up. That's fine. It's these boys aren't really going to do anything. Holy fuck. Where's the Brazzers logo when you need it? I need you to just stand right there. This is going to get nasty. Real nasty real fast. They could attack the ship. That could be a problem. We could get some centipedes out of this. I would not be surprised, honestly, to find some centipedes. That's a pikeman. We got more guys coming down here, so we kind of want to get some of these guys ready to fight it. We're getting the reinforcements are kind of the problem. Everything else is whatever. Let's get down here. You guys are going to need to be set to go ahead and fire at will since everything's awake now. Fire at will. If things go terribly wrong, we'll be fine. We should be able to get through these guys very, very easily. Nice. Bold is down here. We don't really need him down here. Let's keep going after this melee wall, this steel wall. 29%. There's going to be some guys coming around this corner, I think. Though they seem to be going on that end. We just want to keep them, we just want to keep them here. Falican is going to get hit a bit here because it is a Scyther. We want to pull it back since it's stunned by the HMG. There we go. It's dead. We just want to watch and make sure we don't get flanked. So let's have Falican and Bold go after the same wall. There we go. Now it's open. We need to get you two in there. I don't have you guys just stand around, because if they wander in, we need to be able to gun them down at the doorway as they come through the precipice. So we just don't want to be in a position where they're able to hit us and we're not able to hit them immediately and with extreme prejudice. So we're going to have our two melee boys whack on the dynamo, as the song says, and then that's pretty much it. We might just have these guys also shoot at it just to increase the speed. Destruction. Actually, in fact, everybody attack it. Bold needs to be able to walk in, so let's have you just walk. There we go. 50 cals are nice for this. We're going to be able to get in and out, and they're never really going to know that we were ever here. They're going to EMI. They're going to boop us, maybe, unless we shoot. That's cool. Unless we have bionics, in which case people are going to go, it's going to be really unfortunate here. Could be good. Yeah. Oh, no praise. Yeah, it's, so luckily the EMI dynamo will blow up as an EMP. It won't really blow up. So let's just see if we're able to get through here without getting shot. This is going to be the big question. I imagine people are going to get shot here. It's totally fine up until this point. No, bold is down, yeah. Cancel this because apparently we have to ham zone there. Ham zone, nice, that's new. Home zone all of this. Let's get our grenades in there, and we're just gonna hope that they don't walk north. It's not claimed. They shouldn't try to go that way. Prioritize loading the Pelican. Not bold. Prioritize loading the Pelican. Why can I not load the Pelican? Don't go for that door. I swear to God, if you touch that door. This needs to be loaded as well. You know what's going to happen is they're going to say, "Oh, I can't find his gun," and then they're not going to take it. So we need to make sure that we get his. Why don't we just go ahead and pick it up? Just carry it with you. Carry it with you. These guys moving in the wrong spot could be bad. Heelroot died because of poison. Oh no, we're having a fallout. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. No one's home. It's broken down. It's causing some poison, but nobody's dead yet. We should be fine as long as we get on the ship like right now. Should be okay. Lucky Shell's taking bold up there. Can we fucking get up to the ship, please? Can we go this way? Can we just get up nearby the ship? Is that too much to ask? Lucky Shell gets in as well. Okay, grab that. Everyone get in the ship. Go, go, go. We'll see. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Hey, Snorlax, good to see you, brother. Should be able to make it. That or we're going to... Not reinstall. Launches. Everybody in. We didn't leave behind any gear. I've done that before, and it feels so bad. All right, go ahead and launch. Let's go home. I want to land, like, over here so we can get... Well, it doesn't really matter. The components aren't near us. Let's just land where we're supposed to land. There we go. I like the little... Put your target reticle right there. We picked up Bold's limp-ass mechanical body and took him home. So the dynamo's back on again. That's good. We just got to get everything reset. And poor Bold. Poor Bold. All right, Dewjump, you got to drop the hammer. Drop the hammer. There we go. That's the only time I'll ever tell you to do that. All right, EMI Dynamo destroyed. Nice. We took care of that threat. It was a very lucky spawn that we were able to just go in through the back door. It was a non-threat. A non-threat. At this stage in the game, you know, we should be afraid of dire mech raids and all that stuff. I've gotten pretty lucky so far on the raid events that we have seen. So I'm hoping to continue that, obviously. We don't want to suddenly start getting things that are going to be a lot harder. Because that allows me to spend my time doing things that are going to be much more valuable for us, I would say. Okay, these go there for that wall. Yep. These are all solar panels. Yeah, solar as well. Very good. And then so we do that. And then we get the radiators are going to go on this wall. I'd rather get as much of the just regular hull as I possibly can done. Just kind of get it all done. Get it sort of going, if you will, as they say. Get that in there. Not there. Don't do that. We got to trace the lines too. This is what we spent all that time in my last turn. We spent all that time planning this out just so we can get in here and say, okay, it's time to go in and start actually building shit, which is where we are now. I'm going to try and get as much of it done just so it's like painfully clear that we are in process of getting this thing put together. I just don't want to get into a situation where there's still so much to build that at the end of the 8 weeks we're just like we barely got the thing built. We couldn't get it fueled. We couldn't do anything else. We technically got there, you know. Should I not be fixing the reactor? A builder is probably on their way right now to do it. I would be shocked to find out not. In fact, Dewdrop is. It's one of those things that they should automatically handle it. Should I have checked on it? Maybe. We're hoping it doesn't explode by the time Dewdrop gets over there, but it is what it is. Why are we not venting heat out of this room? Why are we not venting heat? Did we run out of power, ironically? No, we need to be venting heat in here, right? And it's supposed to be kept at a certain temperature. This one's broken down too. God damn. Repair botched. I'm sorry, kitty. What is wrong with you? Yeah, all the plants are dying. That's okay. It's fine. A little bit of radiation never hurt anybody. And if it did, it went in my liability. So, you know. You signed a waiver before you got on this ship. You signed a waiver. It's not my fault if you die. It is exclusively, however, your fault if you die. And you will be blamed in the obituary. I guarantee it. There we go. Let's put this guy there, and then let's build a copy right on the other side of it. Perfect. It's got to be symmetrical, chat. These dumpsters are going to be really helpful for just keeping things the way they need to go. Oh, this geothermal is definitely going to have to be destroyed. Oh, yeah. Everything is going to be destroyed. The only functioning part of this entire map will be the ship at some point. Like, we'll keep all of this. We might move the library in here as part of sort of the living area. We might put some books in there because it'd be nice for us to have those books. These books are extremely valuable. They're something like 2,000 silver each. They're pretty good. They're definitely worth keeping. You meant the vent. Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, that could be a problem, but we kind of got lucky on accident in that the vent itself is not going to be in the way of the core hull. So we'll see. Maybe it will be. Who the fuck knows, dude? I'm not a mathematician. I don't know shit. Wait a minute. Hold on now. How does one get into this area? You know, I hate this light so much. I'm just going to say that's where a door goes and fuck that light. There we go. We got it. There's a door right there. That's how. That's exactly how we get in there. Ah. Oh, nice, Snake. Yeah, I don't have any leather-bound books. I've never actually seen one in person, which is ironic, given how much time I've spent in libraries. Old libraries, too. You don't have one? What's wrong? If you don't have an actual handmade leather-bound book, are you even living? Dinatrix! Ah, good to see you, man. Thank you. Tier 2 subbing for 11 months. God damn, dude. God damn. Nice, man. Thanks for throwing your money away. Hey, you're helping me pay to get set up for all the stuff I need for voice acting, dude. That's what you're doing. You're helping me out there. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's been 11 months. That's right. Will I consider opening a Patreon for people who want to support me, but not through Twitch? It's a great question. I'm looking at monetization. Voice acting is one of those things that pays for itself. The only thing that I would ever ask you guys for help with would potentially be like cosplay. Cosplay is one of those things that does not pay for itself. Voice acting will pay for itself. Believe me, it's an extremely lucrative business if you can find work, which I'll be able to because I'm a talented genius. Speaking of which, Kitty Kibitzer, talented genius, is throwing a party. So I'm not going to have any issue with that. I really don't want you guys to spend money on me because you don't need to. I'd rather you spend your money on yourself, make yourself happy, give it to somebody else who needs it, donate it to charity, that sort of thing. I'm gonna get my money. I'm gonna have enough. If you want to fund special projects, I probably will have a Patreon for cosplay. But that's not a soon thing. That's a long-term plan, you know? Yeah. You didn't get the cute gift? Did you not? Oh, the sub doesn't do it. It's hold on. I'll replay it for you because I want to see it too. Hold on. Where's the last one? Biddies. There we go. No pickle for cat. Oh, look at him. So good. I'll play it for you just because I love it too. I'm gonna see it too. It's so good, man. Yeah, so even though I'm not streaming, I'm still streaming as a hobby, you know, it's still a hobby of mine. There will still be the emotes will still be there. They're not going anywhere. I'm still going to be putting up merch, but you know, it's not my main income anymore. It's not my main focus either. So if you want to support me, just keep subbing to the channel. Honestly, that's one of the best ways to do it. If you want to circumvent Twitch, which I don't blame you, you're welcome to. And there are a couple ways to do that, either through direct tipping, which goes straight into my PayPal, which I use to pay for kind of just every offhand thing, you know. Nice. Hey, Tyvex, good to see you, brother. I appreciate the question, Denitrix. Thank you for your support all this time. Hey, Infinity Simplex, good to see you, brother. How you doing? Putting Sui next to Blind is it's like a fucking Girl Scout next to one of the Addams Family kids. I swear to God. Those two are, it's night and day. They're night and day. I love it. That's nice. That's good. Good to see you tonight. Tavax, please remind me, what is Pleasure Island and why have I never heard of it until now? That sounds like a place I want to go, dude. I'm going to be able to take this wall out as soon as we get these put up there. It will support the roof properly. Ugh, chills. The new Addams Family movie. I haven't looked into it. I was a fan of the Addams Family when I was younger, but that's not surprising to anybody. I never grew out of my goth phase. Oh, it's the Tyvoxy Island on Solstice. Gotcha, man. Yeah, dude, you should definitely do it, Denitrix. If you're subbed, you're basically slipping some dollar bills into my G-string every month. That's what you're doing. It's pretty nice. I'll dance for you. Don't worry. I'll dance for you. Hey, Jess. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Congrats on your joining the Halcyon Frequency team. Congrats, man. I probably can't afford to waypoint to the Tyvox Island. It's just not realistic, you know? I'll probably just sail there. We'll see. I'm just trying to build my house, man. I just want to build my house. All right, let's get these solar panels put in. We got to get this whole shit built, dude. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to manicure today. So this is my first day actually seeing any progress on the ship built, apart from the little bit of the nucleus that I started. The team has been really making a lot of progress on this over the last week. My thing today is to try and make more corrections, try and make some edits, really verify that what was supposed to be happening in my head is actually happening on screen in front of us. This is one of those important things that we need to do. So that's where we are. And so far, everything looks good. There's no part of the ship we couldn't access if we needed to. I really do think I might have been wise to either have one or two additional layers, like maybe it's a full thick boy in here, put these together, push them closer together, instead of trying to get solar panels in here, because this right here is not only where people are sleeping, but we get raided, and then somebody's sleeping here and they shoot the ship, and if they land out here, great. If they land hitting this, someone's getting vented into space on the spot, you know. Yeah, it's not good. Hey, Frackle is starving again. Why does Frackle starve all the time? It's because he's living over here and not in Comfort Town, which is over here. Frackle needs to be sleeping over here. Hello, Frackle's room. Perfect. Set owner, Frackle. He needs to be sleeping with us. There's no way that he's going to be able to keep living a happy life over in this area. Whoa, a lot of people over here. I thought we had bedrooms over on this side. Why in the world are we using... Hold on now. We're going to go medical. Mark these as medical. They will take other beds. And then, like, in a day or two, we'll come back and mark those not medical anymore. And then they should not be reserved anymore. So that's pretty good. Herbal medicine rotting in storage is good. That means we have enough. We're not using it before we're rotting, which is nice. We're overproducing our consumption. Colonists for Alliance. No. None of that's worth it. It's kind of like late game last season where it's kind of, we really don't care about anything other than royal favor. That's, you know, it's pretty much was the mode we were in, is it literally doesn't matter what you offer me. If it isn't royal favor, I don't care. There's nothing you could possibly offer me that would help me in this situation. So we're kind of in that same scenario now where there is nothing they could offer me that would be helpful except building materials for the ship. You know, it's kind of where we are. All right, let's get these at least designated. I don't know how built they're going to be, but we're going to put them down. So I just want to designate whatever I can without having to destroy anything just yet. Just yet. Eventually, we'll get in there and we'll start chopping. Don't worry. But not yet. Not quite there. What if they offer the dick? Now that is a bargain. That is a bargain. That I might have to take it. The dick. Did you tell me about the next D&D campaign you have planned? You haven't, Looker, and how dare you? You haven't. Have I told you guys about the visual novel I'm writing? No, I haven't. But I got a honey dicky every now and then. That sounds good, man. We got more medicine over here. This feels like, why would we do this? We have hydroponics. We have hydroponics for this. We have hydroponics for that, especially down here. We've got a lot of food being made. Honestly, what we need to do is probably move our food production over and get people put into their bedrooms. This is one of the easiest things we could do. It's one of those things where we do need to kind of have a double bed. So they're not going to have a lot of floor space. We're going to do double bed nightstand, and maybe a statue in the corner. The heater, it'd be nice to have vents in here with maybe a heater in the hallway, or a heater right here that vents into these main rooms. We're not going to be generating a lot of heat. These are going to be very cold, especially because they're sharing an exterior wall. These bedrooms are going to get very cold here on the inside, so I probably will put a heater in this person's room, and then vent in between. It could be good. Did I get partnered? No, Granitier, I didn't. And it would take me about 2 years to build the channel up to a point that it's where I want it to be. So it's not really realistic for me to focus on it right now. I'd be better off building my brand elsewhere, which there was a video we did a few days ago. My last VOD, you can see that there. I'm not pursuing partner anymore, and Twitch has lost my business, so to speak. So I'm going to build my brand elsewhere, and once I'm too big for them to say no to, I'm going to come back and I'm going to stream when I want to, and I'm going to take their money. So we'll see. But I'm too talented, and I got too much potential, and I got too many great ideas and too many projects and too many opportunities to sit here and grind my dick on Twitch for 2 years and get nothing in return. That I could be getting more elsewhere, and I've already made such wonderful friends. I don't need more than I have. I'm not greedy in that way. I'm very, very thankful for the year I've had. It's been a wonderful opportunity. I've learned so much about myself in the process, and I met some wonderful people. 90% of them I could live without, but the other 10% is the whole reason to have ever done this, was to meet great people, and that was accomplished very early and consistently throughout the rest of it. So I'm still going to stream, but only as a hobby, and I don't care if people watch anymore. It doesn't matter, because it isn't why I'm here. Hey, an infestation, nice. Like I said, I've spent a lot of time in old libraries, and this is exactly how I remember them. Well, our books are fucked. Our books are fucked. Here we go. Yeah, I mean, this is... Oh, God. No, not that way. Fuck. Close that door. Miko, stop. Oh, my God. God damn. There we go. This is a little bit fucking dangerous. I'm just going to throw... Oh, Bold doesn't have his gun. You know what, Bold? You are a strong lad. You will be fine. Let's get our shotguns up close, since we do have them. Let's have one of you fall back, though, to not by the door, because we want to be able to put Falikin over there, and then we want our sniper rifles near the back. We don't want everyone this far away from each other, though, because it's going to be friendly fire town here in a minute. Yep, let's get these guys closer up. Oh boy. Oh, Yazzle, glad you're helping. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, there goes the light. No, fuck, this is going to be rough. Frackle with the shotgun does not need to... What? They're behind! They came from behind! Oh, come on now. Fuck off. I'm going to stand my happy ass right here, because, like, fuck, I'm going anywhere near bugs. Sorry, guys, I'm a role player. You know me. This is a bit of a problem, to the point that if we had any fire at all, I would light the library on fire right now. I don't think we do. Nobody has Molotovs, and why would they? They've got the proper... sidearms. You can always back up if we need to. They haven't hit us yet. We have a lot of firepower, but these guys are melee right now, which is the problem. We're firing behind ourselves. We need to be firing into the room here. We're probably going to take these walls down very quickly. So Frackle, Falikin. Frackle's going to have to help us. There we go. Go ahead and finish off Mega Spider. That's right. I'm going to go ahead and finish off this guy, and then I'm going to sit there next to it. Perfect. Okay, I need you to go there. Go here, Cat Eyes. Okay, you go there. Never mind. I'm gonna go off to the side. Go here. Perfect. Blinding Pulse would be really good, and we're gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna go here. You can stand on top of the dead body. I'm gonna Blinding Pulse these guys that are right outside, because it means that all of these guys are gonna have an even harder time of hitting us, which is great. There is a chance that I just shoot Bold in the back of the head and fucking kill him, and that would be not great if that happened. Yeah. And it's gonna take a while, Infinity. I would, yeah. If you need to go to the bathroom, if you gotta, like, whatever you gotta do, you gotta cash a check, go do it. You gotta eat your boyfriend's ass. Like, whatever you got on the docket right now, go ahead and get that done. We're gonna be here a while. At least they won't eat books, as far as I know, you know? They won't eat books. And the 50 cals are really good for raising the body count, but We're going to go ahead and have Miko do a... No, we're not. No blinding pulse. What? Why am I so poor? What are you doing? You're telling me I can't... Oh, we shut the... Okay, well, that would have been... Never mind. We wouldn't have let a fire in there anyway. A blinding pulse right here would be very nice. Just a big old... Just... Did he cast it? Hello? He did just now. Okay. It's taking him a while, but he's getting there. We have still not taken damage except Hephalis, who got bruised when they ganked us from behind. Charge shotguns are great for this. That's why I say it's nice to have a couple. It's nice to have a couple. I would not have like 4, you know. Yeah, we'll see. Why is my neural heat capacity so low? That's a great question. I don't know. I think I've been sabotaged. Yeah, my capacity is tiny. Tiny, tiny. Tiny, tiny. That's okay, though. It doesn't really matter. I mean, we have so much good armor. We have such good armor and such good weapons that are great for armor pin. That's what the charged weapons are meant to do. They're slightly lower range, slightly lower damage, but better armor pin means that they are effectively better damage. Better pizza. Stop! They're fucking dead! Stop shooting! Oh, they're shooting at the hives. That makes sense. Never mind. Shoot at whatever you want. Fuck me. I need the melee boys, though, to finish everybody off. Because if these buggies get up again, we're going to be in trouble. So you guys are going to go off, and you should finish things off. It should literally be their first job. Why is it not literally their first job? This is why I put it as their first job. Finishes tier 3. That's what I was thinking. Finishes a job that if it needs to be done, it needs to be done. Please do it. Please do it. There we go. Kill all the buggy wuggies. Okay, good. Now come back and shoot everything. It doesn't really matter how much structural property damage we have here. As long as it's not structural damage, but property damage doesn't really matter. It's all fine. There we go. Destroyed some more lights. Who gives a shit? It's fine. Psychic Soothe for the boys. There we go. They'll rebuild all this, and if they don't, we'll just like put a wall in their forehead. It'll be fine. Doesn't matter. All right, looks good. I don't think we lost any books. We did get some jelly. We have a lot of insect meat, which means we have a lot of pizza as soon as we're able to get some more plants in. We're actually lacking in vegetables. Yeah. Yeah, there's a psychast for splashing water, but not for igniting fire. It does not make sense to me either. I'm with you, Brethinian. I think that starting a fire is a simple utility in the game that could be pretty useful. They already have other methods of starting fire, but why not a psionic one? Even if it's just one space is ignited. It's not even an explosion. It's literally start ignition on this tile that will grow. It really doesn't have much of a use out of that utility slot, you know? Could be good. That is a lot of insect bodies, dude. Infinity, we've got tons of pizza coming up. Tons of pizza! All that needs to happen is we need to get some vegetables so that we are able to put all of these boys into pizza. Because if we don't have the rice, how are we supposed to make our pizza, chat? Please riddle me that. Why are we researching? Stop researching. We should be scanning. Is there a setup to get a basin in as many spots covered by the bio sun lamp? Oh yeah, the way to organize your hydroponics to fill the biolab sun lamp. There is, as far as I know, a nice way to handle it. Is it perfect? No, it never will be. It's one of those things where if you have the vanilla farming expanded, you get tileable hydroponics, which are really good. I don't think that we have the tileable hydroponics, but it lets you take those. It also has like the 5x5, which is very helpful. I'm just a big fan of kind of making big rectangles wherever I can. So if I see this going across here, I might just go all the way around. And I usually will make something that looks like this. I know this is going to fuck up my zone, but you'll understand what I'm doing. And I'd like to actually build these, to be honest with you. But I do something like that, and then I'll say, okay, that goes in by one, that goes in by one. This one up here is going to be, you know, I might just not build there. And then I can do those, and I can do this, you know. So it's not perfect, but this is a good setup that has worked for me for a long time. In that I'm using most of the spaces. We're using quite a number of spaces. This is a ridiculous number of hydroponics basins to be using. This is usually what I do. It's 36. You'd be lucky to get 11. Or so out of the no, not 11. What was it? It was No, not 11. I can't remember what it was, but you would like you could add the other 4 if you wanted to. You know, you could do that if you wanted to add a caddy offset one here. If you could. I prefer just having this, and then that's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and try and build this one eventually. Once we get some steel, come back and mine some more components. We do have the mining operation to go get to, the one that's got steel in it, and that's what we're looking for. Is a steel one over here I'd like to go get. I don't know how much steel we get from that though. Yeah, the pinhole, but for fire would be good for a fire psionic. Yeah, that would be really nice. It wouldn't do a flame explosion. It wouldn't be like a grenade or a Molotov. It would literally just ignite fire. That's all it does. It would have to still steadily grow. Enemies would be able to extinguish the flame. It would not survive outside. It would do no immediate damage unless it caught you. Because if I ignite a tile on fire, you can actually stand in that tile for some time. You're having to roll the dice to see if you're going to be ignited, but you can stand and even walk through fire without having to be ignited. So it doesn't immediately have like a combat value, though it can. But it is just a cheap way to be able to start a controlled or uncontrolled fire, which I think is valuable. It's certainly interesting. It's a good suggestion, Bethanian. As always, the good ideas, Mr. Ideas. I'm just going to get as much building as I can done in the hours that I've got, you know? Yeah, even if you could target a person, they probably would extinguish it, or the fire, because it would not be sustained by its environment, would extinguish pretty quickly. So, you know, there's a lot of things there. I am not adding a new research project because they're wasting the time researching, not scanning. They should be scanning. And if they're not scanning, they should be helping out with hauling. And if they're not able to do that, they should be helping out with something else, something else, something else. So there's always going to be something they can go out and do that is going to be very helpful for us. Let's see when our never visited. That's a new base. I see blue and purple have been trading bases here. Quite a lot. So we got some new shops. This is restocked. This is restocked. I wish there was just a UI that says, hey, it's got a gold ring around it or a blue ring around it. It's saying, hey, we have restocked since your last visit. Come trade with us, you know, something like that. All of those purple ones are ready to go. We've got this blue one here that's ready to go. We would be silly not to go out and trade. And I'm pretty sure, was it Cookie that was our trader? No. No, it was still Miko last I saw. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and load up the ship. I need to move the ship closer to us to actually load it up. We're going to get all that pizza loaded in. Actually, we could just probably load up pizza here. It's carry. What's the carry capacity again? Oh, 2.2 kg. 2.2 thousand kg. KKG. 20,000 kg. It's 10 of these other ships. I really, because the amount of money we have to be able to get out there, I think it'd be silly not to use this. They're just so far away. If we could reinstall the ship like right here for now, we don't need these fields. I promise you we don't. Yeah, there's probably a mod for that, I'm sure. I haven't seen anything specifically like that, but a UI element would be really nice. Oh, yeah. Did one of the ships get destroyed? I see the blueprint and slag. Oh, yeah, shit. Huh. You know what? There might have been a tantrum. There might have been a tantrum. Yeah, Bloody Drongo went over and destroyed the Albatross. Imagine if he had gone for the Pelican. Yeah, it was a tantrum. Damn you, Drongo! Damn you! Every time. Hey, listen, that's why we built 2, Forehead. It's not worth building a second one. We need to just try and protect the Pelican. Components seem very nice. Very nice. We're going to go for the trade first, and we'll come back and do some mining. Bold needs his hammer. I'm not sure where that hammer is. Oh, there it is. Okay, got it. And let's go for... There we go. It's his hammer. Good Persona Zeus hammer. We got this guy moved over. Let's get it loaded. The steel chunk. We got a bunch of steel to go for. We're just going to take Miko over here because I am the trader somehow. Almost 1,000 pizzas. Almost 1,000 pizzas. We have 1,400 peppers to turn into it. Insect jelly is worth more being sold than consumed. That's why I want to trade now. I don't want this stuff to expire. I don't want it to get eaten. I want it to get sold. That's what it's there for. We have a bunch of textiles. Instead of turning it into clothes, let's just get rid of it because it's worth more to us that way. Let's see, let's do that. Can't sell herbal meds, unfortunately. We're selling all of our drugs to including the luciferium because it's literally a waste of time. Stop getting luciferium. We've had problems this run before with people getting luciferium. We barely got out from under those problems, and here we are again on the luciferium wild fucking ride. It's a mistake. It's a mistake that I'm going to fix, even if it's unpopular. I'm not gonna have a colony that's running off of luciferium. It's not functional, it's not healthy, it's not helpful. It's another glut to our money that we have to keep up and maintain, and not worth it. Is there any point in researching at this point? No, Praise. That's what I was saying at the beginning, is why in my last turn I didn't research anything, because we should have all of our scanners going. Now, if you have researching after scanning, then it's totally fine as a sort of overflow. But I'm definitely in a situation where I'd rather them go to put their hands to labor anywhere else. We don't need research. We have everything we need to finish the game right now. Researching right now is a waste of labor. This is a waste of labor, but we're going to try and get some value out of it. I mean, we're going to get a lot of value out of it. I mean, it's not bad. It's just that there's a lot of effort that's been put into this. That, yes, we're going to get paid for it, but like, think if our crafters had been making components instead of clothes. Maybe these crafters couldn't make components, you know? Maybe they couldn't. You know, I don't want to criticize when there might be factors I'm not aware of, because I'm sure it makes sense. It's a strategy. It's totally valid. I just think that right now, at this stage, 100%, we are wasting our resources if we're putting them into anything that is not building that ship. Making these tribal wares is not helping us economically, you know? We should be good there. No. I do want to take the cash, though. Let's get the cash in there, because I'm planning to come home with advanced components, steel, plasteel. I'm going to buy the whole ship out every time we get there. There we go. I don't want to get rid of the benches, though, because I don't want to take the ability to research away from other players. If they decide we want a piano, if they decide they want to go for smoke pop packs, if they decide they want to go for multi-barrel weapons or gun links, I'm not going to tell them they can't. I'm just going to not research. I think it's proper etiquette in my mind in the hot potato to not remove the option from other people. Just don't contribute to something you see as a problem, unless it's absolutely destroying your ability to function, you know. Like, change things around, but I'm not going to tell you that you can't make tribalware. I just think you're wasting your time, in my extremely smart, genius, big brain opinion. So I'm not going to do it. But if that person's turn comes back around and they're like, I really like just sending our low-level crafters out there to train their crafting so they can help us make components later. They can make components anyway, but it's a strategy. Like I said, it's not... I think it is objectively wrong. I think right now the math is going to be in favor of doing literally anything else with that time. But, you know, let it be their choice to do it or not do it on their own turn. You know, I don't want to take the option away from them, because then I feels like I'm stopping them from being able to play the game, which is the worst thing I could do, because what are we here to do? You know, have fun, you know? If you find it more fun to run the base a certain way, even if it's less efficient, I mean, go for it. That's what the whole hot potato is about, you know? That's why I embrace it so much. I really like the idea of the hot potato. Is really cool. And I mean, I spent the whole year and a quarter streaming trying to find collaborative opportunities with people who had basically just fucking dead fish, or ghost, or it just never went anywhere, or it was people that just did not know how to have a conversation, or it's just really frustrating. So the hot potato was a really welcome opportunity to be able to work with other streamers and just kind of hang out with people, and it's been really good. It's led to some really cool contacts. The objective is to destroy all Imperial settlements, but we put that as sort of like a sub point. a smaller bullet point in the have fun does include destroying the bases. That's right. It's in there, dude. Don't worry about it. You need to stop questioning things, Infinity. You're going to be made extremely finite if you keep poking holes. The state does not have patience for non-believers. Yeah, granted here, I definitely get it. There's a sort of twinge to want to complete all research. I definitely get that twinge. I definitely get it. Oh, yeah. Need research project. That is debatable. Debatable. Getting all this stuff put in here. I would say that the only problem late game with trying to sell clothes and textiles, it's great through the early and mid game. Late game, it becomes such a problem with trying to haul it to wherever you're going to trade with it. There are, like, the Empire will not buy your clothes, so it's a problem. They will buy your pizza. They won't buy your clothes. It's a trade type that doesn't always get sold. Now, he was smart to make tribalware in the sense that tribals will buy it, but tribals will also buy t-shirts, which for material to... I think tribalware was best for labor profit, per labor dollar value, but it was the t-shirt that was per material dollar value. There we go. There we go. There you go. Infinity, please help me fuck things up, dude. That's what we're supposed to be doing. Arrow, someone cage that man. The clothes were mainly for refugees when they're over here. Is that why they're made? We don't need that many though. Like, why not say? Oh, I guess maybe we do. We've had a shitload of refugees. I mean, I guess that makes sense to have a set of tribalware laying around, but at the same time, they could just not have clothes for it. I don't think we need to take any more refugees either, because we're not lacking in labor. We certainly don't need more people either. Oh, Luciferium need is unmet. The man's gone berserk. He's going to go try and beat Kiri's ass. Here's what's going to happen. He's going to be jailed until he dies. Because that's what when you put a unit on Luciferium, this is their future. Yeah. I got your praise. Because I think literally last turn, maybe someone on YouTube will remember. Last turn, we had the same conversation. Yeah, just smack him back, dude. Don't be a bitch. You got this. She's a fucking brick house, dude. Kiri is... Oh, I honestly fucking shoot him. I don't give a shit. Let him die. If he dies, I honestly would feel better about this. I might just not treat him. Oops. Oh, no. It happened. He's dead. Well, it's unfortunate that a pawn had to die, but he was dead the second I got him. It just wasn't official yet. And his Luciferium tricked over because we're selling it as opposed to trying to sustain him. It's just not worth the habit. It's not worth it. Who killed him officially? It was destroyed his stomach. Ah. Who was it that did it? Oh, fuck, it was me. Oh. Oops. We hit him. He was dead anyway, guys. We probably should have stripped him. Yeah, watch the pizza. That's fine. We ruined a shelf. We ruined a shelf. It's a sink. I shut the sink. I shut everything in the kitchen sink too. Oh! That's a 50 cal for you. Very nice. AMR, brother. Very good. A 50 cal to the face from short range. I did center of mass too. I shot him in the fucking stomach. You hungry? You in the kitchen, bitch. Shoot him in the stomach. Here's some lead. Well, I guess I will not even tick that as somebody died on my turn. He was already dead. There's going to be somebody on YouTube, and I swear to God, because you're predictable, he's going to be like, you could have clearly afforded the Luciferium to feed him. And I'm like, yep, could have. Didn't want to, because I'd rather put that money toward literally anything else. You didn't have to kill him. Also true, but I also don't have to make money. I also don't have to get my dick sucked. But if there's ever the opportunity presented, you better believe my choice will be obvious. And yours should be too. Luciferium is one of those things that if I had more confidence in the team's ability to manage Luciferium, do I need to even mention Dire Dwarf? His pawn's a fucking mistake and nightmare. I mean, from the beginning, it already was. But, like, Miko needs to be removed from this because he breaks. Because he can't feed himself because he's waiting to get into the ship. So let's go have him. Oh, I'm going to go start fires. That's fine. Anyway, and here? That's fine. Just tip the brazier over. That's what we're looking for. Anyway, we've had a series of debacles relating to Luciferium already, to the point that it doesn't quite inspire confidence in me to say that we are doing it again after what happened with Dire Dwarf. You're not going to convince me that it's something we should be doing. After Miko is done starting fires everywhere, which he's being a good boy, we'll go have him trade. Oh no, pyros are the worst. I didn't even do anything. It handled itself. It was also the shortest mental break you could possibly get. And guess what? He's back to normal instantly. Oh no, we did lose a fire foam popper though, but Timberwolf Revenge. Hello, what are you doing? Oh God, Mecky Poo. You might want to help yourself. Oh fuck, is you mad? Oh no, never mind. He said I don't want to hurt you. I just want the grass. He just wants that grass, dude. Fuck it. There we go. Good job, Cap 2K. There we go. Miko needs to be removed. Oh no, Miko needs to be promoted to assistant to regional manager. There we go. Yeah, hi YouTube. They won't see your comments, but at YouTube, I want you to know Berthinian says hi. Anybody else have messages for YouTube? Just before the VOD is over tonight. Make sure you get it in there. I like to sass the YouTube comments because I get either extremely nice and supportive comments or I get people criticizing. Don't criticize me if you're wrong. And if you're right, please know that I already know. just don't talk. Just don't leave comments, okay? Just don't even do it. You're on YouTube. Nobody reads your comments, you know? Nobody knows. Yeah, catharsis too. I mean, that's the thing about pyros. They get catharsis. Now, as soon as he's rested, we're gonna send him out there, and we do have these other nodes out here. It's 5 days for these components, but like whatever. We got 2 other ones over there. 2 steel, 2 components. They're really strong. That's all good, man. We have already made another 100 pizzas, and this is insane to me. I mean, it's crazy how much money we've made. Instead of redoing, I would love to. I thought at one point we had the mod that allowed us to add the stuff as it was loading. That was a lie. Maury just let me know. Yeah, Looker says, YouTube folks, you're hungry for pizza, so there you go. YouTube, why aren't you watching live? Oh, yeah, that's also a good question. I keep nagging them, and I feel like anybody who is going to do it has already done it. If they're still watching in week 7 on the whole playlist, you're fucking dedicated, dude. That's crazy. I would have a hard time watching the whole Hot Potato season. And maybe you just watch your favorite streamer's turns, which is how I imagine most people will digest it. I do love when sometimes I will hang out in Yeti's stream if I'm still up after my turn, because usually I go to bed right after stream, so I'll go to bed right after my turn, and I won't really get to see Yeti unless I stay up late enough to catch him live, and then I won't be able to go to bed because I'll be watching the whole night, because Yeti is a good boy and a good streamer, and you should be watching him. But it's funny when I see people in the other channels, and I'm lurking, and I see them, and they're talking shit about me, and it's like, motherfucker, I'm right on the wall. I'm watching you. I see you. I'm here. And I don't want to sass people, you know, outside my channel. I don't want to sass people because legitimately I'm not a dick. That may surprise some of you. I'm sassy, but, you know, I don't want to be rude to people if they're not my friend. If you're my friend, I'll be rude as fuck because I can. And that's the fun of it. Birthday. Oh, no. Lucky Shell. Yeah, but Lucky Shell's dying, so happy birthday. Oh, no, he's not. Oh, shit. What is wrong with your pawn? Oh, no, the other guy's already dead. Anyway, why not both? I don't know. Usually, I just want to go like full Karen mode and just tell them what they're doing. Is Lonely Fighter just... Oh, we put him in a shipping container. No, bury him. Oh, my God. Why are we not burying people? Priority critical. Yazzle. Bury. Oh, God, where is the body? Yazzle. Consume. No. Is this set to critical? Oh, it's only set to important. Okay. Let a thing pass. I can consume him. He is buried, but he's buried under garbage. All right, you might not understand why I said consume. It's because of this. He's gonna now drop him on the floor, and now we can prioritize burying him because it's out of the container. But yes, Yazzle did go grab that body with the intent of eating it. And then dropped it and said, oh, wait a minute, that's not where that goes. And then is taking it to bury it. Perfect, it's gone. Good, now people's moods will improve, especially mine, which is the only one that matters. Undignified throne room, excuse me. Hello? Why? Room impressiveness is low because it's dirty. Oh. Yeah, see, that happens when you fucking bukkake the throne room, dude. Yeah. Your schedule doesn't line up with anyone else, so here you are. Yeah, that's the only disappointment I've had about the Hot Potatoes, that it's either the other NA streamers don't like me, so they don't watch my stream, or they're busy, which is probably that one. Or They're all EU and they're fucking sleeping while I'm doing God's work here in great state of Texas. So it's one of those things where the whole idea of trying to connect with other streamers just never really panned out. It's just scheduling. The Hot Potato in general is incredibly geared toward EU audiences. It is very limited in its NA representation. At least the last 2 seasons have been. Yeah, it's my only disappointment, the whole thing. But what are you gonna do? That's what happens. What are you gonna do? I keep forgetting that Yeti is not in America. I keep forgetting it because he is very American in his, everything. Oh, nice. A high psychic drone. Yazzo goes catatonic. My favorite. Pretty good. Hey, Mugra. Mugra! We good? Is Miko happy again? Good. Get in the ship, my man. It's time to go make some money. I was telling Naceros, and it'd be so cool if... am I in? I'm in. Okay, let's go. It'd be so cool if there was like a total market value of contained things inside the ship, Like in the ship, there's this market value worth of items. Wouldn't that be cool? All right, let's go this. Time for trading. My favorite part of any time I get to play RimWorld. How much money do I have? A casual 16,000 in cash. Oh, that's going to be good. What do I want to buy? Chat, it's going to be the same words every time. Component, advanced component. We're going to go for steel, the plasteel, every time. Every time. I might look for really cool bionics or extremely valuable weapons or really good armor. Not normal cataphract armor. Normal prestige cataphract I'd take. Otherwise, it's got to be good or better before I'll take the cataphract armor. This is all good. We don't need any of that. We could buy the plasteel large bin, but it's still, we're going to get more out of just buying plasteel than breaking that down. That is pretty much a universal rule. Okay, so we're just going to do this until they're giving us all, giving me all of their money. Gibby. Oh, that's actually quite good. Perfect. Okay, we'll just take that and make sure we're paused. Because he has no food out here, so Miko is just kind of like going, I'm hungry. Please give food. Then we can't because there's no food out here, and I'm certainly not buying food to feed him. So we're going to have to like pick up a Happy Meal on the way home and then just shut the fuck up, and that's what you get to eat. Have fun. Happy birthday. All right, let's sell our textiles on this one if we can. Let's first make sure that we're getting all of the steel and all of the plasteel. This is why we use the big ship. Get rid of the Luciferium. Just get out of here. That's actually really good. It's really perfect. It's right on the money. Okie dokie. Launch over to the next one. But Miko, you need that Luciferium for your pawns. No, I don't. We need the pawns that don't have Luciferium. Whatever the fuck was wrong with pawns, what was wrong with them to the point that it was worth buying Luciferium, there's no such thing. We can easily replace pawns. Too easily. To the point that it's not even remotely a concern, the idea of a pawn being irreplaceable. Only sentimentally. Like Bold, me, or Kiri, if we died, that would be a problem. But everybody else, who gives a fuck? Everyone else on the ship is like, oh. Oh. I would be concerned too. If I heard my captain saying that, holy fuck, dude. That would be definitely cause for concern. All right, let's go ahead and just click on this until we're full up on cash, and then we'll just try and spend that cash. Like, we're not done just because we ran out of pizza. That's step 1. Phase 1, eliminate pizza stock. Sell that pizza. Phase 2 through 69 is all about spend the money. We're converting our wealth into functional wealth. We've had this conversation before, chat. If you've got stuff that is worth wealth in your colony and it isn't actively helping you defend that colony or advance your goals, it is called vanity wealth. And that vanity wealth is hurting you. Now, if you have like a buffer of 1,000 steel, that's not hurting you. That 1,000 steel is a resource. You're going to use it. If you have a jade legendary piano that is boxed up and sitting in your warehouse, that shit ain't helping you. If you were to place it, would it be helping you more than a excellent steel one would be doing, or an excellent wood piano? You can't stuff it. You know what I mean. The wealth value of the object, is you getting that kind of value out of it? Yes or no? If no, it's a waste of time. Replace it with something that's more efficient. That's 90% of this game, is just trying to be efficient with your number systems, and managing your wealth is one of the most important early skills for any player to just kind of get down as fast as you can, because the sooner that you start to understand how wealth impacts the difficulty curve of the game and how easily you can get by with very little actual wealth, that you can very easily begin to do what's called punching above your weight, which is what you should always be trying to do, where you're going to be facing very small comparative threats, given the power you have, because all of your wealth has been put into functional things like armor, which is being worn, weapons, which are in people's hands, not on the floor. This is pretty good. Yeah. Trading, but not carrying. That's right, Brethinian. That's exactly what we're looking for. Listen, we're finally starting to spend some money, which is good. So we don't have to sell anything. We literally just go here and sell or buy. That's it. We just pop in and we say, hey, you got them components, and then that's good. We buy the steel, whatever we got. The plasteel really is the harder of the two to get. Steel's quite easy to get. It's the plasteel that we have a hard time getting in mass, and that's what we're really here to buy. But we're going to go for basically whatever we can get our hands on, of course, because we are grubby. All right, visit Claw Pit. That's right. I'm so afraid that I'm going to go like right-click attack, and they're just going to be, that's going to be like the end of the run. So we have to fix their relationship again. And that's it. We buy those 4 things. I do scan down here just to see if they have any really good guns, because they could surprise you. A good prestige recon helmet might be worth grabbing, but it's just not enough for me to go, oh, hell yeah, you know? No. Not worth it. All right, we're going to go for this one. McCoant. See, say that 5 times fast, your mom's going to smack you. All right, especially if you're British. I think that might actually be the last one. I don't want to spend all of our money. Even getting down to only like 1,900 feels a little bit thin. I'd rather have more of pocket change. There you go. Prestige Marine helmet. Excellent. We're going to go ahead and do that. That is a great one for us to buy. It's not a cataphract, but it's a good helmet. It's definitely better than what somebody is wearing. So that's what we're going to do. Buy that. Off we go. Launch and back home. We just spent a shitload of money. And by extension to that, made a lot of money. So we're going to put that there just because it's a little bit closer than being all the way up on that spot. Thels is currently insulting Falican. I really should arrest him. Insulting sprees are the worst. There we go. Welcome back. All that steel, all those components, all those advanced components. That's very good. 35 advanced components is going to give us a lot of distance. That's a lot of doors. That's a lot of these panels. These solar panels each cost advanced components. Every single one of them radiators too. So this is an extreme number of advanced components that are needed for all of this stuff. It's one of those things where we are kind of definitely getting to the point where we need to mine that out, actually, so we can actually get around this thing. We're definitely getting to the point in the run where the players that are more economic minded, the players that are able to generate more resources just because of their game knowledge and skills. Oh god, good. Cav2K is putting Thels back in his place. Perfect. If they make a new RimWorld game, how would I improve it? Looker provides his own answer and says that he would make it so you could go head-to-head against each other, colonies at the same time. So you're talking about competitive multiplayer, something you would add. I imagine that might be in RimWorld's future. I would be surprised to find that wasn't in RimWorld 1's future. What I would fix in the second one is just getting out of the Unity engine and into a more heavy-duty conventional sort of a AAA engine like Unreal would be fantastic. One that is more well-designed for data handling and object management. Unity is really good for small-scale games. That's really what it's designed for. Smaller indie projects. This game has continued to balloon up, and it's not like you just take everything from Unity and toss it into Unreal, you know. The stuff that's been done here, once I think Tynan probably started with Unity without realizing just how big it was going to become and how cumbersome it would become within Unity's limitations at the time. And it's been expanded. That's why in 1.1 you get a massive performance increase. It's not because they suddenly got much better at programming. No, the core engine was improved significantly, which meant that the stuff that was already there was being done faster. Well, I'm sure they also did add in a significant number of optimizations beyond that. Unity itself was improved when the game was shortly before 1.1 came out, and that's an important part of the conversation. What's really interesting to me is that if the concept of RimWorld were to be done in a more robust sort of facilitating engine, I think we'd be able to see all the things that we want for RimWorld would be possible. I have a professionally speaking, I have a serious doubt that Tynan would ever be sitting there going, I don't like that idea. I think 90% of the stuff that is suggested as things that players want. I imagine Tynan is also very much in the same boat. He has to be very careful what he says he wants and what he doesn't want for the game, though, because that increases like a rabid fan base to actually go on and like chase it down, and that's a problem as a developer. You don't want to do that, especially if you promise things that you don't know you can deliver on. Let's talk about No Man's Sky for a second. Okay, conversation about No Man's Sky is now over. Tynan's wise to not necessarily say too much about that. He has pointed us toward multiplayer, and that's about it. But honestly, I would just love to see a more robust engine that would allow them to do what they're already doing, which is adding content, adding features, adding mechanics. It was clear, and I said this when I started streaming, RimWorld was released. It was not finished. There's a big difference. The game was not completed, but it was done at the time. Because I imagine, if knowing what I know, if I were in Tynan's shoes, I very much would have just been kind of sick of dealing with Unity's limitations at the time. And I would have said, it's in a very playable state. It's in a good spot. Let's release it. I'm kind of done. Until something changes. And look, it did. And that's the most wonderful part about it, is that eventually it did. Can you fucking stop? Who is this, Cookie? Fucking stop. You're a pain in the ass, dude. Weren't you married to Bold? What happened to you? Oh. They were fighting over a better... Oh, we didn't get all these bugs held in. Ugh, that's okay. Can he fucking figure it out, please? We really don't have much to trade. This textiles trader would have been really nice to trade with all of our clothes being sold, stuff like that. Actual textiles that we have would be really nice to get rid of, like alpaca wool, stuff like that. Sell these other... We need the synth thread, the devil strand, the hyperweave we need. We can get rid of like the plain leather, the camel hide, the wolf skin, this stuff, and get a bit of cash. Get a bit of cash. Oh, they'll buy they'll buy this stuff. Ooh, interesting. They'll buy our clothes too, damn. Imagine if we don't need a parka. Yeah. Cloth toot can get gotten rid of. I'll think Skullcap isn't helping us. I really do want to kind of get as much cash out of these guys as I can. Normal recon armor. We have several sets of it. If anybody wanted it, it would be getting used. This low-level, poor recon armor, get rid of it. Flak we're not using anymore. A normal set of marine armor. Nobody's wearing this. Keep that in mind. Nobody's wearing that currently, which means it's probably not what we want to hold on to. A regular, normal recon helmet. 2 of them, get rid of them. A poor cataphract helmet. When we have a normal marine helmet sitting there, pawns will automatically equip the best armor stat in that slot that they possibly can. If you have access to better armor, you don't have to tell them to go and equip stuff. They will automatically do it, unless they're being forced to wear something that's shitty. Yeah, they buy pizzas too. That's true. Yeah, there we go. And I think we just maybe hold on to one of the better helmets just in case, you know. Maybe there's something we want to buy. They'll buy statues too, which is really good. We'll need statues for the ship. Yeah, I mean, we're doing pretty good. Hey, Taurus, good to see you, man. How you doing? Yeah, you're late. How fucking dare you? How dare you? Let's keep, how much money do I need to lose here? 400? 350-ish? God. How about, let's just keep the recon armor port. No, let's not. Let's just not sell all of our pizza. Like, that's fine. We can do that. That is an option. 782 versus 93.99. There we go. Perfect. I just made 14,000 silver because we had a bunch of textiles to get rid of. Nice. You missed me? Yeah, I bet you did, you bitch. Yeah, I'll be streaming a little bit more regularly next week because I'll have some time before I really get ramped up into voice acting. There's going to be quite a bit of time probably. So you've probably got the rest of 2020 with me streaming fairly regularly, and then after that, I'm going to be recording as many as 5 to 6 hours a day, and I'm probably not going to want to be behind a microphone after that. I'm probably just going to want to sit here and be quiet for a while. And we'll see. Here we go. Got to get all proper, dude. Got to get all proper when we flip our pretzel. Oh, that feels good. That's stretching like a little part of my leggy that has been sore. That feels so good. Okay, that's nice. Oh, that's very satisfying. It's like when you find when you get that one spot that's been itching all day and you get there. It's like, oh, it's nice. A nice deep stretch. Psychic drone is ending. Thank God, dude. We couldn't have afforded that much longer. We could not have afforded that much longer. All right, we got some radiators over here. I definitely want to have the blueprints up too. I definitely want to have the blueprints up. This is just no part of this is something I want to get fucked up, you know? So just designate everything where it goes, and we'll just make sure it gets where it needs to go if it's not there already later. Forehead. God, what a sentence. All right, we're good there. And yes, we are destroying these fields. We don't need them. They're not being maintained now anyway, so like what's the loss, really? There isn't one, chat. This is the point. Okay, well, let's get rid of that horrible plan. It is good to see you guys, man. I do miss you when I'm not here. Believe me, I do. I'll think about you guys all the time. You should follow the Twitter, my voice acting Twitter. I pinned it to my main Twitter. You should get in there and make sure you follow the voice acting account, because I won't be posting to Miko about voice acting stuff. I'll be posting to that Twitter, which is my professional voice acting Twitter, Elliot_VO. There we go. Oh, man. I'm excited for VA too. I was, the seminar I was doing today was all about how to record from home and this, you know, the industry standards for stuff, and sort of what that looks like for a home VO, regardless of your experience level. This is kind of what you need to have to be set up, what we recommend. An audiophile 20-year plus expert in the field out of LA was putting on it. It was really good. Hey, E with Table, good to see him, and Enjoy the Cage. And it was just so informative. I was able to ask some important questions in there. I got some great info. About 80% of it was reinforcing stuff that I had taught myself, so it was really good to know that my self-teaching had been effective and accurate. I mean, that is always what you want to see, because like, you can self-teach all day, but unless you have an expert or somebody who really does know their shit come in and verify, yeah, what you learned is correct, that is a very important moment. That's really what the role of teachers is that you should be teaching yourself with the material that they hand you, and then the teacher should be there for validation, verification, support, that sort of thing. The idea that the teacher or a presenter is giving you the information, you're supposed to just get it, that's false. That's why they say if you have a class, you just, for every, 3 hours in class, you should spend 1 hour out of class studying. That the 1 hour out of class is actually when the work is happening. And the 3 hours in class is usually, unless it's a lecture, of course, it's usually a lecture, but the time inside of class is for you to get verification and validation on the work that you've done. That's the whole point. And if you approach education from that way, you'll become much stronger in your schooling, whether it's high school or college or anything. I'm as a former teacher, I fucking know, dude. And most of my job is about trying to coach advanced kids and how to actually be an advanced student, not just because they signed up for the class, but because they actually deserve to be there and have the strategies needed to be successful in a truly competitive academic environment. I was in a school where if you signed up for advanced classes, you got in, even if you failed last year. So that was fun. And then I got angry email from parents, from kids who were slacking. So stupid, so dumb. Please don't be that person. Don't do anything just for the name. It's my advice to all you youngins. Don't do anything just for the prestige of it or just for the name of it. The title don't mean shit. The title doesn't mean shit. Nobody's impressed. Nobody gives a fuck. I promise you. Only thing that matters is what you could do for other people and the way that you left them feeling when you leave them. That's all that matters. You could do a bad job and people can still like you. You could be a janitor and people still love you. Your title doesn't determine your worth. Only the way you make people feel when they see you. That's all that matters. That's my advice to youngins. You want a cover of Jane's Got a Gun, but with Frackle? Frackle's got a gun. That's so good. We need it. We need to get like that album cover and put Frackle on it with his stupid Sultan hat, dude. He is the Sultan of Suckfuck. I just picture we need to get one of those meme overlays of the PNG, you know, that with transparency where it's just the gun pointed at the camera with Frackle sitting there like this with the Sultan hat. And it's going to be like, you got a duchy I want. It's a nice duchy. Oh, CK3 memes, dude. Dude, it's okay, Taurus. Dude, there will be more streams, dude. There will be more streams. Don't worry. They're gonna be better now too, because guess what? I'm not limited to only games that are gonna get me growth. You realize that now, right? The stream's actually gonna get better. And this is what I talked about all the way from like month 6 of me streaming. The requirements to get partnered to be successful on Twitch are actually the opposite of what produces the best content on Twitch. And it's actually the only time that you get the best content on Twitch is when people have become complacent. And I know that sounds weird. You might be saying, but they're complacent. They're clearly not working that hard. They don't have to. They just do their own thing. And that's when they become naturally the best that they can be, because they are just enjoying themselves. And that's when you get the best content out of people. If they really are doing this for the right reasons, and if they're actually good at what they do, and if they actually care, that sort of thing. If they do get truly complacent in the idea that they don't give a shit anymore, that's a problem. That's not helpful to anybody. I don't know where to take these. I kind of just want to destroy them out of spite. Hey, Bill. And you notice the only happy people on the planet are the ones that really just kind of go with the flow. Your B-type personalities that are going to be okay. You know, kind of no matter what happens. Happy-go-lucky is a state of mind. You can achieve it, but some people are hardwired to be anxious, and those people have a lot harder time finding that serenity. It's okay. Everyone's got their own path to walk. Some of us have high heels, some of us have boots, some of us are barefoot, man. That's right. It means I can join you for D&D, and I can watch your games, or I can play some PoE with you guys and get buried in directories. I can play New World when it comes out. Like, I don't have to give a shit about viewership anymore, because I'm streaming for you guys, the friends I made along the year and a quarter that I did stream professionally. By the way, still the best stream on Twitch. We accomplished in 9 months what took my neighbors, and some of them being my competitors, 5 years and counting. And it feels good, because I came in with nothing, and I'm walking out with a whole fucking lot. So you can't complain about that. What a great business venture it was. Has been. Yeah, I do want to play Goat Simulator for you guys. That was always the plan. It was going to be the first game I played once we got partnered, was going to be Goat Simulator, but, you know. I'll just play it for fun now. Maybe on my birthday I'll get drunk and play Goat Simulator with you guys. I'm glad to see this is finally getting done, because I could put the stupid fucking floor in there for the ship. There we go. Do I have to put it into the doors? No. I remember someone telling me it would automatically go into the doors. The floor would automatically get placed under there. Roof collapse? How? Okay, that's fine. It was a light roof as well. We're fine. We're good. Frackle 2.0 did something. Whatever. We're fine. I'm just going to sit here and prep for the rest of the spaceship to get built, because I imagine not anybody in particular, but the part of this whole thing that makes me so anxious is actually doing the move into the ship. And if I can get the grounds planned out, then we're going to be able to really quickly finish this thing. Because 90% of the effort that's going to go into this is just kind of getting the advanced components, and then which need to be hauled in before they rot. They should be fine. Ooh. Let's get those hauled in urgently. I don't want them out here. Hold on. Anyway, let me grab these. Let's get this inside somewhere, wherever it needs to go. Getting the grounds prepped for building is, I think, 90% of the struggle here. I'm going to go ahead and destroy these because it can't be asked. You know, it does take a little bit of courage to say, oh shit, you know, we're getting rid of this geothermal. Oh shit, we've got to move all this stuff that we've had for months now. Nice. Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff going on, man. It's gonna be good. And once I start getting voice acting gigs, it's gonna be great, because if I'll be able to play the game that I'm in, and I might not even tell you guys. It's like, hey, this game just came out, looks cool, let's play it. And then all of a sudden you start hearing me, and I'm like, oh, oh, I can't wait, man. It's gonna be so fun. Wait a minute. It's a hull. It needs to be a hull right there. No, a radiator. Sorry. It needs to be radiator. All the way down there. Perfect. Okay, and this will be a hull right there. Go ahead. I'm just gonna basically cleave through anything that doesn't need to be there. We're making room for these heat sinks, which will be surrounded by fire foam. We'll have a fire foam popper in them, connected. It's looking good, man. Anybody got some games coming out this season that they're excited about? I don't know that I do. I can't think, apart from New World next year. But like, is there anything coming out this fall season you guys are excited about? Because I'm not excited about anything. I've been told that Cyberpunk is coming out, and I can't tell you how much I want to throw up on my fucking mouth every time I see this stupid fucking Twitter, dude. I swear to God. I don't want it to fail. I would never wish that on any creative person. But I have a natural knee-jerk resentment and resistance to being excited about anything that is that hype. And I know I'm not the only one. I'm a bit of a skeptic. This game is not Jesus' second coming. We don't need to be that excited because we all know No Man's Sky. That game was going to solve fucking world hunger and it just didn't do it. You know? Oh, Dwarf Fortress on Steam. Is it coming soon? Oh, nice. Halo ODST. Which one is that? I don't know what ODST is. Well, Taurus, I appreciate the affirmation, man. I do. That same drive that made me successful here, extremely successful here, is exactly what I'm putting into everything I do. Yeah. It's the one after Halo 3, Orbital Dropship Shock Trooper. Oh, so it was just Halo ODST. I didn't know if it was like a longer title or original Dusty soundtrack, you know? I didn't know what the D was. I was like, OST, soundtrack, yeah. It was called Halo ODST. Gotcha, man. I remember it being called ODST now that I'm thinking about it again. I do remember that. My friend Josh was a big Halo fan. Yeah, he would have lost his shit over that, I'm sure. A raid by Mechhive. 20 mechs. They're dropping in outside the wall. This should be over pretty quickly. We're going to get in here and stand and just shoot the shit out of them as they come through the door. It's going to be pretty good. It'll make me cry. Nice. I love games that make me cry, as we've established with Ghost of Tsushima. Oh, centipedes. Ooh, okay. Centipedes, man. Nice. We'll probably take out most of the quick guys here. The centipedes shouldn't be able to shoot us because of the shield. We should be okay. We should be okay to be. We should have plenty of damage to put down. I am going to put my men right there. My big thick boys. You're going to go over here because I really just want us to... Well, I don't want us to be so far in the front that we get shot, you know? Never mind. We're going to put Bold and Felican over here. That's probably why these are here. We really can just kind of stand here, right? Yeah? Because we have the shield. How's the potato going? It's going great, Aurelie. It's going great. Hey, I'm looking forward to playing some Solstice tonight. You guys better get in there and get me some fucking resources. I'm telling you. I need some copper. I need some marble, cooked and cobblestone. You better get your asses in there. I need some food. I need some armor and some tools. Bitch, y'all better serve. Could be good. Mafia Definitive. I never played Mafia. All I knew about it was that it was like the second one was really bugged or something like that. I can't remember. What do you know about it, Looker? Food and marble are ready. Nice, early. Thanks. We've got a bunch of clay. If you want to help yourself to our clay, whatever you think is a fair trade for the marble you've provided us, yeah. We have a huge furnace now. Damn good, dude. Crash 4, dude. Yeah, Crash is going to be fun. It's not my kind of game. I'm not a fan of platformers, as we've discussed at length in the past. But it's definitely a cool game series. I always love to have other people get access to those games that they like a lot, because Crash is one of those games that's kind of one of a kind. It has a lot of lancers. Holy fuck. Of course they're going like the shortest. Wow, they went through 3 traps. They're kind of nudging each other into them. That's the only reason they're hitting anymore. But we got a few of them wounded. Some of them straight out killed. Pretty good. I'm kind of hoping that the shield is gonna hold out. They should go after these guys though, which is our saving grace here. So that's pretty good. Are you guys all able to shoot? Let's get you down here. There we go. These guys are shooting out EMPs, which is nice. The EMP cannon, a very strong choice. Very wise choice, I would say. Some of these guys, I think they're getting stunned along the path, aren't they? Is that what's happening here? How are these guys getting stunned? Hello. Kind of would rather these guys be fully dead before these get in here, and then we fight these guys. They haven't hit our shields yet, which is really good. Eco? Oh, fuck me, man. No, we're not talking about Eco. We're talking about a mod pack for Solstice. That is a lot like Eco. If you like Eco, you will probably like Solstice. It's if Eco were made in Solstice. Pretty accurately, I could say that. Command Solstice to get you access. We run the PTR. It's a pack that's been made in this community, for this community, for me. But you know, I'll share the glory. And the whole point was to create a more in-depth and entertaining and engaging experience in Minecraft than what the vanilla game has to offer. Is that we all know the hours spent being bored in Minecraft going, the fuck do I do next? Yeah. You recommend Halo or DST? Well, if I can get it on a system, we'll be good. These guys are going to walk out and get hit. The EMPs are missing. I've said before that this corner is a monstrosity. It's a horrible mistake. God was not present in the day that this was put here. You never want to have, like, there's a reason rectangles are used in kill boxes. There is no advantageous or disadvantageous position for us. They don't have anywhere that they can hide that we couldn't see them. The situation as it is right now is really, really not helpful for us. Our 50 cals are going to hit them for, as you can see, 56 damage each. It will penetrate their armor. It will deal damage. Depending on the body part that's hit, we will be dealing a lot of damage to some very important parts. Great, great, great. Love to see that EMP shot. That's 1 centipede down. More shots going in. Our 50 cals are crazy strong. There we go. They are adapting, but as the 50 cals come out, we're going to be dealing a lot of damage. These guys are going to get chains stunned. Sounds good to me. There we go. Plant has died from rotting. Are we, oh yeah. So what's interesting about these is they don't actually reach these exact corners, and something to keep in mind. If you are going to put your extra hydroponic over here, don't put it in the corner. The light does not actually reach this cell or that cell in on any of the sides. Yeah. Well, here we go. Come on now. Got to get this last guy, Inferno Cannon. Then we got this Lancer over here. We could probably just send Bold and Felican out there. Yeah, this roof collapse, I don't know if it's really helpful, but it doesn't necessarily hurt. There we go. He's down. This guy's going to be allowed to get in if he takes shots. We'll see. Otherwise, we shoot him and he's dead. That's it. How did we die to mech raids before? Yeah, the bot knows certain contextual things. If you're talking about Solstice, it'll link you. There you go, Infinity. If you want to join the PTR, you can get the IP Murderous Rage from Bloody Drongo. Please. Gonna kill me? Fucking excuse me? Bitch, I am the queen. I will kill you. Here's what we're gonna do. Invisibility for me. Goodbye. Eat my ass, Drongo. Get baited. You're gonna kill me? Boop. All right, unhospital. So we can have a prisoner bed in here. For Mr. Drongo. Yeah? You gonna murder me, huh? He's still trying to murder me, oh. Still trying to murder me. Okay. It's no longer gonna... Good. Go home. All right, Drongo, good call. What? Oh, 1,000 and K2K. Okay, Cav2K keeps... Listen, Thels keeps trying to attack people. Cav2K keeps getting insulted and does not stand for that shit. He keeps getting into social fights with people that insult him. I love it. That's right, Berthanin. Yeah, usually corner issues in a grid-based game, when you start to try and do circles, the math for it has to be 50% of the area or more. The rounding errors often will cause you to have those empty corners. Yep. Yep. Good call, Berthanian. But anyway, Infinity, if you want to... Oh, good. I'm going to go start some fires. That's fine. That's acceptable. If you want to join us on the Solstice PTR, I'm going to tell you it's like if Minecraft met Dark Souls. It's punishing. It's difficult. It's just got a big quality of life upgrade. And we're testing it right now. So if you play, please know it is a very unfinished project. And that we are always looking for your feedback. We have a little town being built right now. I have a mansion. It's a 3-story fucking monstrosity, and I'm having a lot of fun building it. But anyway, we'd love to have more players in Solstice. You should come join us. You can get to the access to the PTR on my Discord. You do command Discord, or just say the word Discord, and you'll get in there. You go to the Minecraft channels and let them know your username, and then we'll be add you to the PTR, add you to the whitelist, and let you in. Let me in. That'd be good. From spawn, just go east over the bridge and you'll find town. Bunch of white buildings. Aurelia will get you fed. You'll know who she is. How comparable is Solstice to RLCraft? RLCraft is a good idea that was extremely poor in its execution. It adds a lot of stuff for the sake of having stuff. It doesn't really have any cohesion to it. It has some really big balance problems that both allow the player to get extremely powerful and bloated and just become God, while also making it where there is a lot of tedium required in order to survive. RLCraft is more about just mods being brought together. The config doesn't really help it that much beyond that. Solstice is constantly getting tweaks. If you could see the admin chat, it's constant little, this needs to be changed. We found a bug here. This food needs to have its nutritional values adjusted because it's more realistic or more fun. Where realism is not necessarily the goal, but a realistic experience and a fun experience of a game that does some simulation in order to have good flavor. It's a roleplay forward kind of pack. Yeah, we would recommend you have at least 8 gigs. I would recommend 12 to play comfortably. With Solstice, I run 16 and have never run into any issues. Yeah. You've never played Minecraft, you might have to pick it up. So it does add a lot to the already... Minecraft itself is a lot of problems. The reason that we made Solstice was that Minecraft has a lot of problems in its vanilla, and I wouldn't even say Minecraft is a good game, but what Don is doing with Solstice, Don the Breton is the one putting it together. What Don and the crew, Quatchy and Tyvox, are doing with Solstice, they're making Minecraft into what Mojang should have done from the beginning, which is turn it into a survival crafter, which they tried to do, but then failed in literally every conceivable way. Well, the mods that we have add depth and engagement to the game. They add goals to what is already just a sandbox. And then it makes the actual day-to-day play very immersive. The goal is not simulatory, but immersive. And that's the whole goal. We want to immerse you into this world. We want it to become very easy to roleplay, even if you never have before. We want it to be rich in the experience. And we want you to feel like you're accomplishing something by playing it, but you're not grinding your dick off to get there. You know, it should be an enjoyable grind. It should be something where you can do everything alone. You're not going to want to, and not because it would be easier to work with other people, but because the whole experience of playing the pack is one that is really largely based in community. And I can't even explain exactly why that is, but once you get in more, you'll see kind of why that has come to be. And I'm very proud of the pack, and it's something I'd love you guys to play with us. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be streaming. I'll stream Souls too, because I don't have to, I don't have to care if we get viewers. So I'll just, I might even like, not tomorrow, but maybe on Monday I'll do some stream that day. It just depends. It depends whenever my coach wants to work with me. I got you. Look, you're watching streams of less than 420. That's I have some friends that would say that's sad, bro. We're doing pretty good here. We are getting a whole lot of the ship. It may not look like we've accomplished too much so far, but we have cleared a lot of the ground. We have eliminated most of the rock surface that's going to get in our way. I have at least the half of the bays over here are done. We really just need to get this finished up. We got to get rid of this guy too. I'm going to start setting its fuel target level to 0. We're going to kind of let it decommission naturally. We're not going to refuel it anymore. That's what we're talking about there. We're not going to refuel that anymore. You're always watching with 480p Infinity? I'm sorry to hear that, man. 480p is fucking hard, man. Grenadier, you and I are going to have to just disagree top to bottom on that. Minecraft was never designed initially to be anything. It was a tech demo that then became a game and has morphed over time into what it is today. There was never a clear design vision or direction for the game, and the developers never really implemented anything meaningful into the system. It has always just been an empty sandbox. And that is to say, it's a sandbox with very little actual sand in it. And that's my problem with it. Good night, Taurus. I'll see you on Discord, friend. Look at that. Look at all the progress we're making, man. Look at it all. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm just letting time run because they will get the work done, you know? They will get the work done. They'll get the work done. There's so much that needs to be done. You really can't rush it. You can't keep designating new things. You just, at some point, you got to let them fucking catch up, you know? I would love to go after that. I'm going to check on Hephalos and Dewdrop right now. How are you guys doing? They're both tired. Yeah, they're both tired and hungry. Let's see if we can catch them when they're in a better spot, and then go take our ship over here and go get some steel. Yeah. Is there such thing as a dire infestation? Not that I've seen, Britannia. I think you only get dire raids. I don't think dire infestations happen. That would be terrifying, though, wouldn't it? Yeah. I would say Minecraft Vanilla, as it's come up to the 1.16 it's getting up to, it's definitely picked up in its development. I'm never going to say Minecraft is a... I meme and say Minecraft is a terrible game. Minecraft is an awful game. But it's not a game. But in reality, it's a great platform in which to make a game. And that's what we work for. That's what we're doing with Solstice, is turning it into a game. Oh God, Infinity, that's 160p? How do you don't even know what I look like on 160p. I'm just like one beige and one brown fucking pixel on your screen. What? Oh my God. Wow. I don't even know what I would do on 160p. I couldn't watch it. I'd be in a fucking panic that I was having an LSD trip or some shit, you know? All right, let's get these doors down, by the way. We want to have a door in the middle of this as a secondary airlock because this area is spooky. We've got almost as much as can be done outside, within this area. We got to get rid of this, fill that in. I do want to start putting the heat sinks in there. I mean, they're 2 advanced components each. They are very expensive, but they're needed. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to blueprint. I'm going to create. I'm going to go just do this and copy. I didn't want to do that. Never mind. You have to do it another method. But this is what we're doing here, is we're filling in heat sinks into these rooms. And it's going to be really nice once they get up there. Now, I am going to forbid them just because we're not ready to build these yet. However, we need to get them designated. At least that's where they go. I don't want the other potatoers to come in and go, I don't fucking know it was supposed to go here in the end. I made the 1 as a reference, but, you know, this is definitively what we need. And these guys are here to draw heat out of the weapons, the radiator, potentially, all that stuff. And it heats up this particular room, which is then why we put this entire wall as radiators that suck the heat out of this room and blow it out the side of the ship. That's what we're doing here. Oh yeah, Infinity, you can definitely moderate channels still then on 160p. Can't watch the stream, but I can listen to it and I can read the chat. So, you know, you got the full functionality there still. But goddamn, if that didn't sound miserable. I do not envy any part of that. 0%. Oh, good. We can get the floor over here now. Ship. Let's do hull plating. Get that in there. Nice. Nice. We need to get these solar generators in there. What are we lacking? Plasteel. Okay. We should probably go and get some plasteel and steel. I think, yeah, Hephalos and Dewdrop are sleeping right now. They'll wake up. They'll eat. They'll do some recreation. Oh, fuck. I fucked up their schedule still. No, I didn't. I fixed it. Huh? I thought I set their schedule to be... Never mind. We're fine. Oh my God, Looker. I'm always amazed. Because I've always had, from a very young age, I've always had a computer, a working computer. I've kept it up to date. Oh, good. I've kept it up to date, you know. Sappers is what I was afraid of. I've always kept it kind of up to date, so I've never had a sort of jank PC setup. So I'm always amazed to hear how much you guys are able to accomplish with, like, no technology supporting you at all. It's amazing. You guys are fucking heroes. Ah, there we go. Big stretch. I'm ready for second dinner, dude. Yeah, it's it. And say I'm not a mad scientist because I never had to worry about that, you know, the jank. There's so much of this. Oh, oh boy, there's some rocket launchers. That's some rocket launchers. That's 32, right? Yeah, it's 32. We got a couple assault rifles. It's one assault rifle. We have one HMG. We have one carbine. We have one SCAR, one triple rocket launcher, and about, it looks like 5 sniper rifles. A few chain shotguns, including one. We have one LMG. I mean, they're not very well equipped at all. Then we have 3 triple rocket launchers. Yeah, there we go. And just a regular rocket launcher there. So these guys are not terribly well equipped. I'm not worried about them, especially because we do have the shields still. We should be able to zerg these guys down pretty fucking hard and pretty fast. So that's going to be the goal here. Let's hope this shield blocks rockets. Maybe let's see the direction. An ultra-tech device that projects a large energy field around itself to protect everyone inside, but consumes a huge amount of power when active. Works through walls. That's good. Shield generators only activate when there's an active threat present, such as when there's an active threat present, such as a raid or an artillery bombardment. Otherwise, they stay in an inactive state and consume much less power. Okay, but here's the thing, Does it block rockets? Does anybody know? Because I don't want to. I'm probably just going to use a lance on the Rocketeers. That's probably just what I'm gonna do, because it's easier to do a rocket man with a lance than it is with anything else. In fact, I'm gonna an insanity lance with bold would be great. He's got some good leggies, so we're gonna go use those. I want to pop out the door, and it's kind of a risk. Kind of a risk to do this. I don't want to go all the way back here, but as they pass by, because they're probably gonna go like this. I imagine they're gonna go like that. Oh, the sappers. You know what? If they're waiting right there, you know what I'm going to do? Yazzle can't do it. Miko, get in the ship! Miko, get in the ship. We're going to bomb them while they're waiting over there. And that should pretty much end the raid. 5 bombs? 5 bombs, because I don't know how many. Miko, load ship. Because if they're going to dig through this like dumb fucks, we're going to bomb them right here, which is pretty good. There we go. Come on now. Get in that ship. That's right. What a good boy. All right, bomb target. We're going to do a precise drop. Yep. He's still there. He's still... Oh, my God. This is going to be nasty. Do it. Execute Order 69. Do it. Come on now. Get it. Don't walk over here. Get over here. There goes the sapper and about half the raiders. Yeah, how many Rocketeers are still alive? We got 2 triple rocket launchers down, and the other rocket launcher is still alive. Yeah, that looks good to me. They're doing some dwuggies. This guy is now down. That was one of the carbines. We have a new... We can launch again. I feel like 1 bombing run per raid, feels like a good amount. I do still want to use bold to see if I can sneak a rocket launcher kill. I'm pretty sure if I get down here, he should be fine. Let's have him get right there, in fact, and see, because this lance has a massive range. He can't see around the corner with the lance? Are you kidding me? All right, bold. He doesn't have a shield belt. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Oh, I want to get this rocket launcher. All right, get over here. It's gonna be a little bit sketch. Ooh, no, sniper's getting me. Hold on, back out. Could still shoot at him. Bold, get over here. Bold's so fast, though. This guy's kind of isolated. I'm gonna get right there. Get up one. Ooh, get up one more. Can you not go there? Fuck, I need to get 1 space forward. Because I want to get Raven with the lance, but he's gonna walk just out of the space. If I can get up here. Nope. It'd be probably better if I did this. I know I'm getting really close. You guys gotta believe me, this is a good deal. Gotta believe me, this is a good deal. Because I can get right there and grab Buffy. Watch me. It's gonna be good. Buffy. That's it. If he gets that rocket off, they're all dead. We're gonna now walk away so he doesn't target Bold. We're gonna run. Buffy is currently not firing at anybody yet, but he will. Bold's gonna get back inside and then help us over here. Don't worry, it's gonna be fine. Yeah, they usually give up and go home, but there are too many of them still alive. They either kill... Listen to me. They either kill the triple rocket launcher, or he launches it, it's still gone, and he kills somebody with it too. He's probably going to end up just getting meleeed down and then murdered. Yeah, he's not going to get a chance to shoot it. That's fine. We traded a lance, about $300 to neutralize a triple rocket launcher. That feels good. We still have this other one over here. We could go for another shot with Bold. Jess! Every time I turn around, Jess, what are you doing? What are you doing with your yayo? You need to stop doing drugs and stop being raiders. What's wrong with you? If I could get Bold down here again and try and get, like, the thing is though, you're looking for the isolated guy because obviously he got meleeed down and killed, but he got killed, and that's really what matters here. What did the AI for sappers change though? They make such stupid decisions now about where to mine. Yeah, I think that. Okay, so you know in Season 6 when we had such an issue with, like, sappers are being weird and actually going through turret fields now more than they did before. I think that they've tweaked the pathing costs for sappers as to what is worth mining through, what is not, to the point that they would rather mine through this than walk around it. And it's fucking ridiculous that instead of just walking through here, because they're not obstructed, they should find, they're not obstructed. And the pathing cost around this versus through it to mine... What, 7 tiles? 5 tiles? It's not worth it. But the AI thinks it is. So here we are. You know, it's really, really, really not worth it. A single guy with stun grenades would be hilarious. All right, Bold, you're gonna live up to your name, brother. Jess, fuck off, dude. There we go. Hansen's kind of isolated there with the other rocket launcher guy. All 3 rocket launchers are there at the south. Get right there. Wait, don't shoot Bold. He's a good boy. Actually, he probably needs to get all the way back here. Let's run away. Guy with the rocket launcher's coming down here. What we want to have it now. We've baited them down. We want to get there, there, and then there. Specific pathing. Actually, no, we want to get right there again. I'm going to grab Raven. If I can. No, he's too not isolated anymore. Is Case following Valkyrie? Where are you going? Fuck off, dude. Still mining through. He's right there now. I really want to get Nata. I want to see the next rocket. That would have been the moment to get Raven right there. If I get right there and the next guy that runs over to the right with a rocket launcher, we're going to grab him. Although it might be hard for them to go over that far. Bold's mood is fine. He's good. We're not even at a remote threat here. I don't want to go that high speed, though. Speed 1. Yeah, it was it again, but I couldn't get to it because I was too afraid. We need someone to go out here with a rocket launcher. And they will. Going for Raven right there would have been good as well. Raven right now could be grabbed, but I'd have to get in a really weird spot to get her. Minor break risk for Thels. Let's let him go back. Bold is still pretty good. The LMG might be nice, but I mean, because the Rocketeers can still shoot at the guy you berserk as well. This guy would be great to get as well. We're watching for the rockets. We got Nata over here. Raven's up there still. These are our 2 targets that we got. The only 2 rocket launchers left. Wait, there might have been a 3rd one. I can't remember. Me and counting rocket launchers. Name a more iconic duo. They need to be isolated as in they're not being stood on top of by another guy. Nata right there is absolutely a target. If we can get up to Nata, we would be crazy strong. She's moving again. They might start. Oh, Raven. Raven's available. Oh, but Celia's running south. Gonna shoot at Bold because he's available. Nada's running south again. As she's down here, I'm gonna try and grab her. He's not. Surely Angie's not gonna keep going. Okay, I'm gonna get right there and grab Nada. Got her. She's down. Hopefully Angie shoots me. She's gonna probably get attacked by Browse. She's gonna be in melee and get stuck there. Well, no matter what, Bold needs to come back home because we just don't need him out there anymore. He's got no more lance. I don't mind spending lances because we have so many extras, you know. She's down. It's another rocket launcher down. It was one of our triples as well. So the only rocket launcher left is the one guy. Someone did stun grenade, which is fucking hilarious to me. I mean, this is good for us. It's good for us. How much time they're spending out here. The guys that survived but got wounded in the initial strike, like Buffy, is now on the ground. He's bruised. This guy's down. In 14 hours, the raid will be over, but he is going to be losing blood over the time. That's good. Angie is going to be losing blood over this time. You've got Kenna, who's going to be losing a lot of blood over this time. She's about down. So how many raiders are we actually having to fight here? We started with, what, 32? 9 have died on their own. Some of them are on the ground. That 23 counts the guys on the ground. 2 of them right now incapacitated. At least 1, if not 2 more, about to go down again. So we have 21 raiders. I'll be fine. Yeah, if they mine, they might give up. I'm actually just going to decommission our raiders and just say our pawns and say, go take care of yourselves and we'll fight them in a minute. I think the turret plus the shield probably will kill them on its own, you know? I think that's the situation that they're in. Is they really do have very limited time. They have very limited time. Yeah, Kenna went down as thought. Buffy is still on the ground, not going to get up again. Because they don't doctor each other, which I also find is really interesting. But you know why they can't do it? They don't have medical beds. Forehead. They don't have medical beds. I do need to zoom out a bit because I need to see if we're going to be running up into this area. I don't want to find out when someone's standing right there that they started wandering up into this corner of the map. Kenna's still good. Yeah, they're just they're taking a merry venture through the thing. I don't want to fight them necessarily. I've spent a lot of resources on them. We didn't need to. It didn't really matter. Let them tire themselves out. Oh yeah, for sure. There's no reason to have to engage these guys. Yeah, they'll give up. You guys are right. I mean, we win by attrition. We just got to make sure that we don't wander up into this area. It's kind of like, you know, the rain is coming and you've put out the poison. You don't have to go over there and fuck with the ants anymore. They will take care of themselves, you know? There we go. Still, I mean, look at the path they went. He went and mined this, then he ran around to go mine this one. Like, what the fuck is the pathing here? What is the decision making here? They used to be very predictable, which is maybe why this changed. Maybe there's a randomness element to it, so that maybe sometimes they'll make random decisions. But like, this cannot be seen as favorable AI. And I mean, Tynan obviously knows. He's a smart boy. Ingie's down as well now, so you know, we're looking at minus Ingie. We're looking at 18 people still alive. I'm sorry, she's down. 17 people still alive. Everybody who was injured, apart from like this one guy, everyone who was injured in the initial fight is now bleeding out to the point that they're going to have to flee because they just don't have any people. Out of 32, 18 are alive, 17 are alive. They're dangerously close to 50% of their forces just not even making it through the stupid fucking mountain. I keep thinking the Megasloth and the Thrombo's coming over to hunt them. But that's not what they do. Look, he mined through all of... He went back for it? No way, he went for this and went through all of these, yeah. You can... there are... So, look, there are sapper traps that use mountain roof in order to cause a massive cave-in when they do mine through the last roof support. It's definitely something I'm a fan of. It's not terribly easy to set it, but it can be done. Can be done. Nope, they're done. Goodbye. So now the question, spoils of war. 3 hours, 4 hours, we can get out there and save these people. She has a bionic leg. She has a circadian rhythm thing for the brain. Now, are you a good pawn? That's the question. A crafter, a builder. We got a couple pawns that need to be replaced, and you're a crafter. That's just fantastic. She's got passions across the board. Ingie is actually quite valuable. She's high. She's got an aching scar on her leg. We'll just put Valkyrie's bio leg into you, I guess, or whatever. It doesn't really matter. You are a shooter, sluggish, and pretty. What were your traits? Masochist? Pretty good. Yeah, you're dead, and we're going to capture you and keep you alive. So I'm going to go... No, I'm not. I'm going to send Kiri out there. Stabilize and then capture. We are going to have me go out there and strip and then finish off. Just let her die. Goodbye, fuck boys. There we go. Got it. Easily done. Easily done. This mountain was inconvenient enough that it was actually anti-sapper. So, I mean, if you were just to put out enough lines of walls, eventually the sappers would be like, fuck it, you know? Go home. I didn't need to spend the 2 lances on it, but, you know. There we go. Definitely could have kept her alive. It was 1 wound with 4 hours. She would have been fine. But we did get some recon armor, which is more for the point of being able to sell it than to really do anything else there. Yeah, now we've got some rockets, and you guys have seen me. That's my ace card is the rockets. I feel very good about them when we've used them in the past. It's been pretty successful. Oh, hell yeah. There you go. Yeah, I see all these people following the voice acting account. Yeah, you better get in there, motherfuckers. Hell yeah. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, yeah, I just saw your tweet about splitting your audio. Dude, that is the best thing. When you figure out how to get it to where you can hear something and it just doesn't show up on your OBS. Oh, it's so good. Hello? Hello? Who are you? Get in my belt. What the fuck? Get in my base. You take him to get them and use them as research. The fuck? What does a loot whore do, Looker? What do you mean by loot whore? I like the sound. I don't know what that means mechanically. What do we, like brass tacks, what do we actually do? What does a loot whore do, sir? Wait a minute, is this a proper floor? Oh no, these are spots, are they? Can't click on it. Sir, I'd like to report a bug. Yeah, just waiting on that to get built. It's going to be one of those things where we need steel. So how are Hephalis and Dewdrop? He's hungry and Dewdrop is everything. Okay. Why can't you two be in sync? Oh, medical practice or organ harvesting. Ah, like a loot pinata. So if you had said a loot pinata, I would have known what you meant. But a loot whore to me is a crafter. Or a miner. That's what those are. Get out there with your pickaxe. You got work to do. Pizza production has slowed down because our hydroponics have slowed down. Quest available. A dreadful structure. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't see that. Medical emergency. This one is for her. For NG. She should be okay. Should be fine. This is finally getting cleaned up, but very slowly. We really probably should put another set of dumpsters in there, but like, whatever. Whatever. It's not going to make or break the run at this point. Let's get a deconstruction job over here, then we'll get that fence down, because we're going to replace it with actual ship hull. Not that we have the resources for that, but that's the plan. The problem right now is steel. Even if I have to send only Hephalis and somebody else, let's go ahead and do it. If I have one of the two miners available, like, he's so ready. Let's take Hephalis and maybe Bold, just for support, and then grab these guys and just go. Get these guys and go. Oh, I see. A hauler for raiders, post raids. Yeah, I gotcha. That's a job usually I have animals for. If I'm running animals, it's their job. This one is compact industry. I want steel, actually. Yeah, drop at edge. Drop at edge. We'll move the ship over. Get them in there. I love trading. I love working through the trades. I love having the materials and getting to, you know, swap them for materials. This isn't a lot of steel, but it's about 400 or so. 400, maybe more. A little bit more. I'm sorry, what? That's not what I told you to do. There we go. Bold, move this over. He's already doing it. Perfect. And Hephalis, I need you to mine everything in existence. There we go. Nope. Is there anything else on the map that might be worth taking? No? Not looking like it. Pretty open. Bold doesn't help mine, but I don't think he needs to. Still like, doll. How much are we getting out of here? It says only 27 on the outside. There we go. You know, we might be looking at quite a bit of steel out of this, actually. We're already looking at 480 there. I miscalculated. Usually when I would do these, you would only get about 400 to be one little node. You know, maybe that size. Colonist needs rescue. Yazzle is ODing on booze and yayo. Yeah? You good? Have fun. This is why we get rid of drugs. This is why we get rid of drugs. You don't need to sleep. You don't need to eat. You need to mine. Please. There we go. We can't be wasting too much time out here. I'm going to force... Nope. You're finishing the whole... I hate having to do this shit. Fuck. There we go. Get all this done. Get all of it done. Come on now. I will just... You're going to get it done because nobody can go home until you're finished. Nobody gets the good shit until you're finished. Get it finished. There we go. We'll get there. We'll get there. Bloody Drongo and a sad wonder, not trying to kill me this time. That's a wonderful change of pace. Perfect. I mean, you still got to load the damn ship before you get out of here, too. I mean, it's the work day that never ends. By the way, happy almost Friday to everybody. Some of you, it is already Friday. Happy Friday. Go Go juice binge for Yazzle. Yeah, going right back into another binge right after ODing. Yazzle might actually just die, and I'm not going to prevent that from happening. If your pawn is hell-bent on killing itself, I'm going to just let it go. It's not worth the micromanagement, and it's not worth the resources and time and labor needed to keep your pawn stable and happy. If they're going to go on binges and shit like that, and we don't have beer going, yeah, they're going to OD and die. I'm not going to baby them. I don't run colonies for tiny, weak baby people. You know, the pawns have to have a will to live, which I know is comical. The colonists have to have a will to live, or they're not going to live. And I pick pawns usually that are, if I do choose, I usually just go for whatever, because I don't mind, like, if one pawn dies, like, fucking whatever, who cares? We'll figure it out. What I normally end up having happen is we'll have pawns that just are autonomous. You don't have to worry about handling them. They just sort of take care of themselves, which is really nice. Yeah, to carry the shit while I'm mining is really nice, Looker, but because they'll both just load it up when they load the ship, it's not even anything that I really value in micromanaging. Which, by the way, before we get... Tribal War for randos, yeah. Turned off. Bulkcoats Trader has arrived, but on foot. We do have pizza. 300 pizzas, by the way. We have a lot of food. We're ready to go. A lot of steel over here, too, for the building. We should probably see a lot of building getting done here pretty quickly. Would be surprised if not. All right, there we go. Let's get some of these walls back in. Do some more of the hull. Do some more of the hull. We need to get that done. Start adding in the third layer in places, although I'm not really worried about it. Getting the floor plating down is the important thing, and obviously these are like ridiculous. They're 100 steel each. Like, these are fucking ridiculous, expensive. If we get this done in time, it's going to be seriously, it's going to be a monument to. It's gonna be the monument is the fucking ship, dude. Ugh. You're talking about people as last resort meals. That's classic RimWorld right there. That's classic RimWorld right there. That's how you know what game you're playing. It's like, what's on the menu, Bobby? Oh. Okay, thanks, Tynan. What's the wealth on the map? Never built a ship, but that sounds high. Oh, our wealth is fucking massive, dude. We have the girthiest wealth. Hold on, let's take a look. History. Checking it a graph. Yeah, it's stabilized. It's stabilized since we started building the ship. It's stabilized a bit. It's ridiculous. We're at over 1 million now. Over 1 million in our wealth. Remember back here, things were so simple. We've had a wealth of items steadily decreasing. Listen, this is when my turn came. You see, last 30 days or so? No, last 100 days? No, last 300 days. Yeah. Look at this. I think this is where we are using our excess of resources. These little dips here are trades. These are trades. We came back with more than we had when we left. Nice. We're gradually using it. I'm in here somewhere for trading. Definitely one of these more recent dips. This is the ship is going to keep this orange line going down. It's going to keep the green line going up. And you can track when we were really kind of depleting resources and we found a big chunk. We came back with a bunch of stuff. Wealth with creatures isn't going to change much for us unless we start getting a bunch of animals again. It's one of those things where we add bionics, yes, the value goes up. It's just converting that wealth from items into other stuff. And that is a great way for you to see, okay, we have vanity wealth or functional wealth. If you have item wealth, that usually is stuff that could be converted into buildings, which would be production facilities, or pawn wealth, which is, I'm pretty sure, counting their armor, their equipped armor. If I'm right, I cannot remember specifically, or it might still be items. The armor is still item wealth. Yeah, 100% Frackle is right, because as far as I understand, the food will rot over time, but it will not be subject to temperature or decay while in the pod. So you can stick a bunch of food in a pod. It doesn't count for wealth because it's in the pod for whatever reason. That is not counted toward your colony's wealth. So you can stack all your gold in there, and it's basically a locker that nobody knows about. Aspired Surgery for Yazzle. Quest expires in 17 hours. We don't care. Let's see. Guarding for Ergo. You're not offering me anything I give a shit about, so no. Book traders arrived. Let's trade with them just because we have pizza. Let's see what they got. They could have steel. Nothing rots in a transport pod. So even wow, that's awesome. I forgot what the full extent of it was, but turns out it was nasty. Yeah, we are buying we're buying 500 rice for sure because we can instantly turn that into pizza for so much more money. Okay, we could sell some cloth. They got $1,000 or so. Let's see what we can buy from them. What do we really stand to gain here? The tribals, so the chances of them offering anything we care about, slim to none. Yeah, slim to none. But we can get $1,000 out of them. Ooh, not hyperweave. You're high. We have a second persona core. Okay, good. Lots of lances. Poor sculpture. Yeah, let's get rid of some of these sculptures we're not using. I'll keep normal. I'll keep normal. We have 150 beer, which is why it's strange to me that we're going on drug binges, because people should just go for another drug forehead. We have reinforced glass. This is plasteel if we melt it down, and then really we just get rid of pizza there at that point. I do prefer to get rid of junk and then pizza, because you can't always sell your junk. You can always sell your pizza. Oh, 1144, dude, the best. Done, nice. They buy pizza? Oh, yeah. We have a lot of bionics. That is absolutely right. We have a lot of bionics. I do not want to be the person that's digging through bionics and doing it all. I want to focus on this as my main task. I really probably should be doing bionics, but at the same time, it just, fuck, man. I don't want to dig through the medical UI and blah, blah, blah. So we're going to do this instead, which is just build the whole forehead. We can start mining this out as well. Go ahead and get rid of this rock that isn't needed here anymore. This just doesn't serve a function. It is in the way. We need to get rid of it eventually. We can go ahead and get rid of it now. It doesn't hurt anything to take this away. We don't have anything in here on the floor, and if I were to do that, we could start actually getting rid of this because all the stuff will be still considered inside. As long as it's under a roof, it won't decay. And then we can keep building the other heatsink vaults in here. Then we slowly move this stuff out. Even it goes either over to the right, or we start moving it into the ship, which is what we should do. Like make this into this manufactory. This whole thing right there could literally just fit right in there. Just take it, just copy and paste it. The same thing over here, copy and paste it there. And then we need some other stuff to go in there. That's what these side wings are for. Like we have plenty of space for anything we could want to add to the ship. There's plenty of space for manufacturers. We don't have any issue, I think, with making sure that we have the materials that we need. At least I don't have any concerns. Like we could put I honestly think the ship bay right there could be really cute. Like right there, maybe just in the corner, a ship bay right there. We don't add any walls or doors or anything, but it's just right there, you know, right by the manufactory. Ship bay goes over there. I don't know what the dimensions are. I keep forgetting. If I take a look at it, what do we got? Shuttle bay. Oh, it's a 5x5. Fuck me, then never mind. Don't put it here. It's too fucking thick. If we put it like right there, you know. Shuttle bay right here in the middle is really cute. If we put this one shuttle bay. I don't know how many shuttle bays we're going to need. We need to make a pizza emote. I would love to have a bit emote that would be Coco holding a pizza. We could do that looker. Right now we have him holding a hot dog and a cheese weenie. Well, sausage and a cheese weenie. They're very different things. That's what we have. But adding a pizza one would be good. Here we go. There's not much. There really isn't. Like, I feel like I'm making great progress here so far. I feel like we're kind of in the home stretch of making sure the ship's going to get done. Yet he's got more building to do. He started the damn thing. So, well, I mean, I started it, but like he was the one that really start getting the building done. And there's just go mine, get the stuff, bring it back, put it in the ship. We're good. Start adding the facilities to the ship. I honestly think that's the most important thing he could start doing is trying to transfer these workshops into the finished sections of the front of the ship where the infrastructure is meant to go. Get rid of this old nuclear reactor, which I have decommissioned its fuel reserves to be nothing. So that we're going to get the power out of the fuel that's in there, but we are not going to refuel it. Once it's empty, we're going to decommission the thing because it's obviously in the way. It should have never, honestly, it should have never been put there to begin with. I understand the need to put it away from stuff, because if these things break down, they don't just, oh no, they can fucking explode and destroy everything. So we want to avoid that, obviously. We've built so much into the mountain, you can't even see the caves anymore. we struck compact machinery. Oh, hell yeah. Hallelujah, dude. We have visitors. Who cares? Who cares? There we go. Oh, I'm very excited about this right now. This looks very good. We need to put a door over here, don't we, for it? There's supposed to be a door over here, I think. Fuck. Hold on. Planning visibility. Yeah, there's supposed to be a door here. Fucking idiot, Migo. There we go. Let's put that there. I could put this wall in here. Just start the hall and be like, hey, this is all getting destroyed, just so you remember. We're going to keep encroaching until there's nothing left. I'm going to go ahead and put those there, and I'm just going to start adding the whole plating through here, just like obnoxiously in the middle of everything. You can still get around it, but like, fuck you. And I'm going to add it just so that you can see we are adding stuff here. This is not like, this is not a later thing. This is a literally as soon as it can be done thing. And we're going to get it. Going to be fucking random doors everywhere. I'm pretty sure Yeti will not like this, but you know what? That's fine. Yeti's a strong lad. He'll figure it out. We'll add some doors there. Looks good to me. Looks good to me. Nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and close the planning again. Just let them get through that. I mean, you can see where the rest of the ship is starting to get really woven in. It's going to be easier to say, okay, this is in the way, move it out. This is in the way, move it out. As opposed to going, oh, fuck, how am I supposed to build a new one of these over there, you know? We already have the resources, too. Like, this stuff's already built. The stuff that can't be moved is stuff like this. These guys can't be moved, and that's unfortunate. But compared to everything else we're doing, 2 advanced components. 2 advanced... Who gives a shit? It's 2 advanced components. Get them moved. Everything in this ship costs advanced components. Like, what is 2 more going to cost us? Would it be smart to have them out by the spawn points for the raiders on the map, so if it accidentally explodes, it does more harm to them than us? You would be talking about having a deliberate... Yazzle's given up. How about no? That is not... Oh, shit. That is not as useful as it is in your mind. I'll put it that way. The practicality of having a hole blown over in my front wall near my... Potentially my... in my... kill box is about a worst case scenario, I would say. And the goal is that it would never explode anyway. Yeah. Berthinian makes a good point. Why a pizza emote when we have the cheese weenie emote? Cheese weenies and pizzas are the same thing. They really are. Except one is cooked. That's all a pizza is a cooked weenie. Yeah. The 5-day trek to bring the fucker back into the colony. Oh, he's coming back to the colony. Good. Okay, we just drop him. We don't have to actually arrest him. I don't think he gets the moodlet for having been arrested. Yeah, unless he gets turned into the prisoner. Berserk for Bloody Drongo. I cannot stand your pawn. You are... Oh, he's got resurrection psychosis. That's why. You know what's going to happen? He's not going to go berserk. He's going to go into the hospital, and he's going to go to sleep for a very long time. All right, well, let's go melee attack him. Let's just go beat him down. Let's see if Bold and Felican can come help as well, because they've got the weapons that'll actually get him there. Let's see, Meki is not going to be able to get past. Back up. Back up so it's in an open space. Yazzle can't fight, but Yazzle's also a bitch, so. Nice shots. You didn't help, though. Like, you need to not shoot your man. Hold on, we're going to melee attack him. There we go. Right, Bold is going to come in and whack his ass. There we go. We don't want to kill him, but if he dies, he's kind of already on his way. Yeah, we need to strip him here in a minute. There we go. We're going to, honestly, just strip the man, because... No, just don't, because he'll put the armor back on. It's not worth it. It's just not worth it. Somebody will come get him, I guess. Somebody will come get him, I guess. I don't even know. It doesn't matter. Oh, good. You finally arrived. Felican was like, hey, I'm there. Damn. Alcohol binge for Yazzle. It's okay. He just got his ass beat by Drongo, who has attempted to murder me too. If this were Rims of Our Lives, I'd be putting this man on trial, and then you guys would be voting for his punishment. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, let's get these guys designated. The more I can have designated, I think the less effort Yeti's going to have to put into doing it, which, if I was Yeti, that's what I would want. That's what I always want. Okay, so we've got that available. We're just waiting to add stuff. You know, I really would like to add for the ship, I really would like to add maybe 2 fission reactors. Put a space in between and a, you know what we really need in there? It's going to be fire foam right in between our reactors. It's going to be great. Yeah, there are 2 of them with resurrection psychosis. We really are down the 1 pawn that had Luciferium. There's somebody else that has Luciferium, right? Or is it 2 pawns with psychosis? They're just dead, and we need to be able to get rid of them. We need to be okay to get rid of them because they're not going to survive. They're just not. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. New lovers. It's me and Mrs. Cookie. I don't like Mrs. Cookie. Wait a minute. I stole Bold's bed and then I stole his wife. Nice. I don't like Mrs. Cookie. Component lump. Nice. I'll have our doctor go check that out for us. You'd be voting for gulag duty. Well, Looker, if you ever get into my colony, I'll make sure that you're the warden and you can be on gulag duty. Bloody Drongo can walk. That's a shame. Vote 7. That's right. Did I steal his new super fancy bed? He made a new super fancy bed? I have a uranium royal bed, which is fine. Very cute. Wait, is this Bold's? Silver advanced double bed. Excellent. You know what? This was Mrs. Cookie's. I'm inheriting this bed. She is bringing the bed in and we are upgrading the bed. I just need you to know that this is a thing. Miko, please do it. Sounds good to me. Get it done, dude. A silver advanced double bed for a lad like myself. And Mrs. Cookie, I guess, can share it. It's made of thrombo fur? I mean, whatever. Hey, Frackle, why are we mooing? Are you a cow now? Did he just deconstruct? I thought when you built over another bed, they uninstall it. That's why. Oh, my bed's dead. That's okay. I guess you don't get a replacement. Yazzle, get the fuck out of that room. It's not yours. Nico, go confit. Reserved. By who? Bloody. Does it say Bloody Drongo? No, touch my fucking bed. Nico only. Get out of my bed. Yazzle, that's not... To think that you ever owned that bed. What is wrong with you? Sad wonder for Drongo. Nope, I don't even care. Your pawn's an asshole. You like the bear trap bedroom. I do too. I do too. We haven't made any of the really nice bedrooms ever since then. But I knew at least I have to have one, you know? I have to have a nice bedroom. I know that. It has to happen. It has to happen. I can't get into this particular cell here. If I needed to get into this pocket for whatever reason, I wouldn't be able to. So we actually need to delete this. That doesn't get built. That doesn't get built. It becomes a door. I think I'd rather do that. Yeah, let's add an airlock here. Let's add an airlock there because that's going to allow us to get into this pocket if we need to for whatever reason. Just in case. Where's my bedroom in the ship then? Right here. It's probably going to be in here the same as everybody else, but I'm going to have the nicer bed. There's an Aurora. Very nice. Title requires bedroom. That it does. That it does. Yazzle, get the fuck out of my bed! Not for prisoners. Mark for prisoners and not prisoners, so Yazzle will fuck off. Get out of my bed. It's going to be me, and then it will be Mrs. Cookie, who is now double Mrs. Cookie. There we go. Inspired trade for Kitty Kibitzer. Not as good as Miko would do, I'm sure. Maybe the one trade would be better. Looking pretty good. lots of progress still needed to be made. It's going to come down to the wire ultimately, you know, in the end, as it always does, I think. Welcome everybody to the Discord. Good to see you guys. Check out the pets channel where you have to post your pets or I kill you. There we go. Oh shit, I don't actually build these yet. Hold on, I don't want to actually build those yet. I just want to mark them there as a suggestion that maybe we would like extra power. I mean, honestly, if we wanted to use just regular nuclear reactors, let's do it. But let's get them built where they're going to actually be, you know? Let's get them built where they're going to actually be. The Aurora is ending. Good. Could also afford to go ahead and put these over there on the other side, just where they're gonna go. One there and one there. It just slots in so nicely, chat. Just slots in so nicely. If I place them down, that's where they're gonna go. That's true, Brothinian, yeah. They're probably gonna actually build ship fission reactors as well, but I gotta be honest with you, I don't know how much power they provide. If both of them are using uranium, which one is going to be worth more to us? I imagine the nuclear reactor is at the same time. I don't know. So I'm just going to build the one that goes with Saver Ship. I'm just going to build the one that goes with it, and then, you know, it'll be fine. There we go. Go ahead and get that door built in there. It's going to be one of those things where like, hey, I'm up to go check the heat sinks. You're going to go into the wrong fucking door and end up out in space. Like, oh, no, that's not good. Food bench for Drongo. He can't get his shit together. I swear to God. I'm going to place my throne right in front of the cheese window machine. Because this is a hospital, kitchen, dining room, rec room. That's what this whole space is. This is all of the public rooms needed for daily life. That's what this is for. That's what it's for. Ah, nice, Berthinian. Yeah, if you could. Berserk for Yazzle. Why? He's non-combatant. He can't hit anybody. Are you telling me he can fight when he fucking wants to? Nightforge, don't be a bitch. Get in there. Oh, I see. When you're berserked, you can fight. That's fine. I thought non-combatants couldn't become berserked. Yeah? There we go. The reactors have different settings for generating increasingly more power at the cost for also generating more heat. I think that's what I remember as well, Sunset. I think that's what I remember as well. There we go. Tatted apparel, undignified bedroom. Oh? From Miko? Huh? Oh, I need a royal bed. I can't accept this. That's kind of dumb. I'll just whine about it. Ship reactors are 7,500 watts by default unless you overclock them. Okay, so this one is providing 10,000 and is a lot less maintenance. So I think we're going to use the... These are 6x6 though. These are significantly larger. They don't really fit nicely into anywhere on the ship either. This would kind of be a problem. We could do these power structures in here. I could do something like, you know, it's just off center. I think I'd rather just go with these because I can't be asked. Yeah, for a non-combatant, he was doing pretty good in the combat thing. Is Yazzle, no, he's in the hospital. Perfect. He's not wiggling on the floor anymore. Nightforge and Bloody Drongo are in there. Everyone a little bit tired, a little bit broken down. Yeah, 7.5, you know, that doesn't seem that much. We are also doing shitloads of solar generators. I mean, every single place I could put on an internal, you know, awkward space, we made room for a solar generator. Once it's daytime, we'll, I'll show you. I think the power output is 450 each. I mean, they're not bad. Once we're in space, they're on all the time, I think, because we're always facing the sun. I'm pretty sure there's no off cycle for the solar panels once we're in space. So each of these panels, and there are a lot of them. We've got 59 right now with more coming in. We've got 3 more coming in right there. We've got this whole lineup here. We're probably looking at about 75 total panels times whatever the power supply is for them. Does it say how much? No. But we should have a pretty good supply of solar. So yeah, let's take a look at this. It's starting to get up to 100 watts, 120. I mean, we're looking at maybe 500 watts there. More? Look at the output on these fuckers. Drongo just passed out. Good. He's back to normal then. Yeah, we're looking at 1,000 watts-ish per panel. I mean, that's not bad. It's not, I mean, it's 800 watts each. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. That definitely feels all right. That definitely feels all right. Let's make sure that these rice things get harvested. Let's make sure those get harvested. Hey, component scanned. That's good. Undignified bedroom need research project. False. Neither of those things are true. Could be. See, somebody was reading in here. Kitty Kibitz are taking the book back to the library. Very good. I'm happy with the progress that's been made on the ship so far. We've got it mostly sealed all the way up to the base just about. It's extremely expensive. I mean, every single one of these doors, advanced component. Every single one of these radiators and solar generators, advanced component. I mean, there is nobody who can claim this is a cheap construction. You know, you take a look at the worst kind of monument we ever had to build, and it pales in comparison. I mean, each of these is going to require 2 advanced components, 100 steel, 25 plasteel. Each of the radiators is costing about as much. You know, it's extremely expensive. It's one of those things where it's crazy. It's just crazy. The pizza that we make is worth advanced components. The other materials that we grab, like 1,000 gold, is worth materials. The plasteel is going to be super valuable to us if we can get over there too. We need a lot of steel as well. Yazzle gave up again. Honestly, just fucking let him go. I cannot be asked to keep fucking micromanaging these pawns that don't know what they want. You want to die in the wilderness because that's what you're asking for right now. I'm about to fucking kill you in the hallway here. If he resisted, I was going to take his legs off. There we go. Good job. Is he still leaving? You good? You happy? Get in the hospital. Unknown component is expired. There we go. Plasteel pile is there. Very good. Got a lot of animals being brought in. We have plenty of meat. It's the plant work that is not really working right now, but it's because our limiting factor right now is the plants. So we are butchering animals. We're getting their meat. I'm starting some fires. That's cool. I'm cool with that out in a cave. Light the ship on fire, Miko. Do it. There's nothing to light out here. What are you doing? Why here? I would not be out here to light fires. This is not where I would do it. He just wants to light those mushrooms on fire. That's it. That's what he wants. And that fucking fire foam popper. You're cute, Miko. Stop. Fuck. He keeps doing that. I think he just wants to pop the fire foam. He just wants to pop the fire foam. That's all he wants. He's never wanted anything in his life. He just wants to pop fire foam. Is that so wrong, chat? Is that so wrong? No, it's not. It's super not. We need to put a door there. Is this, it's a hull. No, we don't need that hull there. We need a door. We need to put a door there. Those get put in as well. These guys have them. That's nice. It makes radiation in a circle around it. Probably not what you want in an enclosed spaceship. This makes radiation around it in the ship? Oh, fuck. Yeah, we can't really afford that then, can we? It's this bubble wrap, yeah. Let's just commit to having a, you know, a nuclear reactor right there in this particular section of the ship. It's not pretty though, you know? It's just not pretty. It's one of the few spots it could really go in and not be a huge pain in the ass, you know? There's nowhere it could go right now and not be a huge pain in the ass. The ship reactor only throws out radiation if you overclock it. Okay, well, we'll be fine. We'll just add more Radiators, that's the whole point. You just add more of these things. The fission reactors, just add more, forehead. Let's go ahead and plan for 3. Fuck it. Let's get in there. Let's go for gold. But also lots of fucking radiation. It's we'll be fine. Fission or fine, nuclear do the bad. Oh, gotcha, Rion. Okay. It's these guys. It's these guys that are the roof ones. We're fine. Okay. We'll be good. Oh. I mean, it's looking good to me. Oh. Big stretch. Rice plant died from rotting. It's probably this, yeah, this over here right in that little spot. What we need to do is take the zone and shrink down its corners, because otherwise we're going to keep getting that same issue. The rice plant just never grows. It doesn't get any light. Looks good to me. I'm a big fan of the fact that the airlocks are auto doors. I'm a big fan of that. What's great about these airlocks, if you didn't know, they are airlocks. They can be opened to the excess of the ship, and they'll be fine. They'll equalize the pressure on their side. You don't have to have an actual airlock where the air is jettisoned out with whatever's in there, and then you just have to refill that somehow. You know, that volume of air is lost every time you open that door. With this, no, it's kind of got like one of those membranes in front of it where stuff can pass through, but not air. Not air. So this is set to not be refueled. We're down to 22 fuel. We are at such an overabundance of power supply right now that I'm not even really concerned at all. This is a hell of a ship, man. It's a girthy boy, ain't it? It's a real girthy boy. We're going to want to get in here and put in like storage containers and stuff just to be able to turn. Like this can be a storage room. Put storage containers along this wall or just in the middle here. I still think a shuttle bay would be good in here. Stallion revenge. A bunch of horses want to eat my ass. That's fine. I'm used to that. All right, let's grab everybody and why not? Let's go. Oh, you're gonna. Wow, those horses are a lot faster than you, Cat Eyes. You should be okay. They're just horses. They ain't never killed anybody. Should be okay. Lucky Shell's going to want to get in there and support. Shotgun should be very good at that. There we go. If you hit. I mean, that's the thing. Cat Eyes, keep tanking. Did you? No, you're fine. There we go. We're going to turn off run and gun, by the way. That needs to be off. There we go. That's some friendly fire waiting to happen. There we go. Fairly can probably not rescue Stalin. Get in there and hit that one. Cat Eyes, go home. There we go. Okay, taking off your shirt right now is probably not the answer. Fucking crazy, man. There we go. Got all these horses. Let's make sure that they're marked for hunt, unforbid, and the rest are marked for hunt. There we go. You are going to be marked for haul. You're good. All right, off we go. It's looking good to me. I mean, the shape really, the shape of the ship really is starting to come together, and it's very exciting. I mean, this is a massive project. We still have plenty of time to be able to, I think realistically, we should be able to get this thing built probably at or about my next turn, and then have the whole last turn to just sort of dick around with getting up into space and everyone having a turn up in space and just seeing how long that lasts. Maybe land on a new planet and declare war there and be like, to be continued. Oh, we'll see. This was a pretty ambitious season so far. It's pretty ambitious. I thought we would be more progressive, I suppose is the word. I thought it would be more diligent in our progress. Spending the first couple weeks, almost the first 3 full cycles. I thought only 1 cycle would be spent kind of getting up to speed, and then people would be fine. Still having the 3rd cycle be kind of rough learning period is what has set us back. Penoxicil and blocked plague on Dewdrop. Very nice. Nah, Kazimar, it wasn't like that. No, that horse didn't kick me and then like my sleeve ripped. It was, you wanna fucking go? And then throwing it down next to the horse. You can't touch me, bitch! I imagine that's more of the energy that Yazzle has. Oh my fucking god, the tantrum of destroying a battery. Can you not? I hate this pawn. Whoever you are in the world, Yazzle, I need you to know. I will enjoy the day that your pawn dies. I will enjoy it. And I don't think I'm going to fight too hard to keep them anymore. 40% chance. What about Frackle? 100% chance. Frackle's the man with the plan. Hopefully before it's destroyed. There we go. There we go. We got it. Ugh. And then she'll be released. You just can't be doing that shit. Let's see. Prison. Is she already set to prisoner release? Yeah, they're just automatically set to release. Go get them. Mikey Poo is going. Inji is going to be recruited. So let's go ahead and now that she's been there for a while, go ahead and set her to recruit. Start working on her. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Yeah, we're doing good. They're taking a lot of time to go grab their uranium. Combat suppliers arrived with a relationship. It's either a slave or just somebody in the caravan. Probably just someone in the caravan. Run wild, bloody Drongo. He's already dead. He is going to be giving us back our clothes. So it'd be best if we went ahead and arrested him. He's dead, by the way, chat. He just hasn't happened yet. He's dead because of resurrection psychosis. He will be going slowly insane until eventually he's dead. There's Frackle. Kitty Kibitzer, anybody with better than 50%? Why is it 50%? Everyone is oddly equal in their 50% chance. He should strip down, which will give us his material back. He'll strip himself. But he is a pain in the ass. He got a bionic on him, too. That's unfortunate. He's going to get out there and wander around. He's probably going to get shot a lot if we do get a raid, and that's okay. I am not concerned. All right, these guys are here as a combat supplier, which means they should have guns, armor, and they should be able to buy ours. They did not bring a lot of pack animals, so I'm not convinced they have a lot to give us. They have some meds. They have some fire foam shells, which is like Miko's like, oh, fuck yeah. I'm going to get rid of these weapons we should not use. It's not that they're bad. We just shouldn't use them. And I don't want another less experienced player to go in and equip these onto people and then we're worse for it, you know? HMGs are not bad. We just have much better weapons now. Well, they don't have this kind of cash. Fuck. We have 8 sniper rifles. Like, we don't need that many sniper rifles. We need to be offloading as much of this crap as we possibly can. What do you have to give us, though, asshole? Prestige cataphract armor. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Now I've got actually a need to give you stuff. HMGs, service rifle. I love service rifles, just not realistic for us right now. Sniper rifle, good. Assault rifle, excellent, worth it. Heavy SMG, masterwork. It's cute, not going to get used. Get out of here. Rocket launcher, charge SMGs are cute, not going to get used. Minigun, hope we don't use it. Charge rifle, charge lance. I hope we don't use them. They're bad weapons, realistically. Given the options that we have, they're bad weapons. Charge LMGs are cute. They're not great for what we need them to be. Charge rifle, though, let's keep that. Smoke grenades, Molotovs we might need for the utility. Frags we should not be using. Flash grenades we're not going to use. EMP grenades we might. Let's leave the option on the table. Yeah, if something like $600 a regular normal marine helmet, there's nothing that's really low quality in here. I think honestly let's just get rid of some sculptures. This masterwork, we don't need it. Masterwork, we don't even really need excellent ones. We can get rid of those. Done. That feels good. We got a bunch of cash right there in a prestige cataphract armor set, which is really nice. It's really nice. Chat, I can't count, but I believe that's my time for the night. I'm really anxious to get this passed over to Yeti with enough time for him to actually see the notes, tell him what's going on, and they get it back to him. I had a great time. I'll be back next Thursday with the continuation, the 8th round, to kick off the 8th round of the Hot Potato, dude. I had a great time. It's great to see you guys again. It's been a while, and I'll be back probably on Monday, probably Monday-ish. We'll see. Follow the Twitter. You'll see when I'm going live. I'll also post in Discord. That'll be live next Thursday for sure, because it's the hot potato and I committed to that. But hey, things are going great for me. I hope they're going great for you. I'm having a great time and I fucking love where I am. I'm very happy. I want to thank all of you guys for sticking around and hanging out with me again. It's always nice to be able to come back to this, and you guys are still hanging out. So glad to have you here. Glad to have your viewership, and I'm glad you enjoy the show. For those of you that fell asleep, don't go through that door. You don't know what's on the other side of that door. And don't wake up. The monster is beside your bed. And for everybody else on YouTube, thanks for hanging out. And for everybody else, suck fuck. I'll see you next Thursday. Good night.